you
how
had
good my
COVID. You had
immune
COVID
is
once.
until I got it.
I had it once
So
for
then-
like
yeah,
2 days.
So you've had
and
it.
I
Why'd
only
you
had
say
it-
you never had it?
Yeah, no, you've had it.
Well,
You've
I
had it,
had
you
it.
haven't had it. There's no in between.
I forgot.
How'd you
I
forget
forgot
you had
because
COVID?
I forgot because it wasn't like it wasn't like bad like at all. So
You know what's funny?
I
So
COVID.
when COVID
wasn't
first came
dying.
around, I had to go and do the brain tickler test because it was like when it first
good.
came around, and my test
Yep.
came back positive, so I had to stay home for like
Yep.
a week from work. But I didn't have any symptoms. My boss is the one who got sick because she basically like my other boss was like, well, we're not gonna say who was sick, and then she posted in the chat, hey guys and gals, I got COVID, ha ha ha, and I'm like, I fucking knew it, I freaking knew it.
that.
And she's like, how are you doing, Kel? So I'm like, I'm fine. She goes, well, I can't smell
Really, you're
anything. And I'm like, I'm fine. So I think I had a false positive or something because I had no symptoms.
Yeah, you can
You
have
can
false.
be asymptomatic.
I had no, my mom was fine. Everyone around me was fine. And then I caught COVID about 6 months after that, which sucked. Yeah. But at least they got rid of the brain tickler test because that hurt so bad.
It was very cringe.
It's both nostrils. It hurt like hell. I almost punched the nurse. I hated it.
Yeah.
Especially when you do the first nostril and you're crying. They go, okay, second one. You're like, wait, what? Like, what?
Why does
Nope.
this? Well, why does pressing? Oh my gosh, gotta love this.
Okay, so we're going to do a slight recap. Give people time to show up. I know it's been a while. Sorry for cats in the background screaming. So we also have new players too, so they will come in momentarily. Yes, I know. So anyway, you guys had your fun adventure at Novak, where you were hired to investigate a missing persons report and found out that, surprise, it was a creepy doctor doing some experiments and potential corruption within that town. You came back to the church, you had to fight some monsters. And one of you discovered that one of your friends you made the church has gone missing for the last few days. The rest of you were basically eating breakfast as your friend left, as Nyx left to do his thing. Maggie, essentially the librarian who had given the book to Nyx, said her farewells and left you. And that's kind of where we left off, was pretty much everyone was eating breakfast and having that hit the fan.
Friend is a strong word for Alariella.
Thank God notes this, and you feel like a nod of, like, I understand, they are now your companion. Acquaintance is probably a better term.
Acquaintance, yeah.
Work colleague, is that better?
Associate.
Work colleague.
Yeah.
Person that you know and barely tolerate.
Well,
That one guy I kind of met at some point.
so as Nyx ran away and did that stuff, pretty much everyone at the table would notice there's a small kid with a tray of food that bumps into you, Alariella, and whispers into your ear, Benny says hi. The gardens look really nice at sunset. You should go look.
The frog penis among us
Hey.
gay.
Nyx,
Sorry.
I'm going to mute you.
It was too funny. I had to.
Nyx! Anyway, the kid then winks at you, Alariella, and most of you guys at the table will notice these kids are the Neverlanders. A few of them are, not Benny, but you recognize a couple of the other kids. Pretty much all of you met Neverlanders, as he kind of winks and walks away.
Explain.
So the two of you that are in the basement don't know about these kids. Rest of you do.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Explain.
So when they were journeying to Novak on one of the nights, they were almost robbed by a bunch of orphaned kids that have pacts with shadow demons. Their leader is Benny.
Fun.
They basically made
Benny.
a truce with... Yeah, I called him Benny, and they're called Neverland because they read Peter Pan, they liked it. They're essentially
That
just
explains
orphan
the name.
kids. But these kids don't like the church, so to see them inside the church with you guys eating breakfast is kind of like a moment for y'all, a lot of you. I would assume. I was gonna have them talk to Lariette or Blue, but those two are not here right now, so. And they know Alariella.
Oh, here.
Oh, god damn it.
Perfect timing.
Okay.
Can't be about timing, dude.
It's okay. So after Nyx left, if you can hear me, Chaos, a kid approached your table with a food tray that all of you would immediately recognize one of the Neverlanders, those kids that you helped out before. And he whispered, which I would assume most of you overheard him saying, Benny says hi. The gardens look really nice at sunset. You should come look. As he gives a wink and walks away, and you can see other kids. You recognize them as Neverlanders. You don't see their shadow demons, obviously, but they're here in the church somehow.
I don't know who these kids are.
Oh yeah, you didn't meet them. Well, you're in your room, so you wouldn't even hear these kids.
Yep.
Stinky.
Nyx,
Lariella
what's your
just
passive?
wishes that bumping into her wasn't the way to.
I was gonna
Wait,
have him leave a
what's my-
note for you, but I realized they're kids and they probably can't write.
What's my passive?
True.
Yeah. What's your passive?
9.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
This is not Rowan,
I know.
where I have a 27. I have a 9. Work with it.
Sitting here for 14.
Nyx, where are you hanging out after you leave your room thing?
After he leaves his room, he would be somewhere probably he would be somewhere like
Okay,
I
bye,
guess
man.
kind of out in the open, or I get just like in the courtyard or whatever, as he's getting armor, like he's putting together plate armor for himself.
There is a smithy
As
in the
he's-
back towards the farmlands and everything, so you could go back there and find that.
Yeah, he has his own plate armor,
That's fine.
but he's just never needed to use it. But now he's pulling it out because it's time to
You would see a very
suit up.
robust man there hammering away at the kiln as a lot of people are putting things in the kiln, and he kind of looks over his shoulder after doing like one more hammer stroke, looks at you. Oh, you're a weird fellow. What you doing here?
Just getting ready to give someone a very painful death. You know how it is.
He kind of grunts another stroke of his hammer. Yeah, well, don't say that out loud. Some people here, they kind of don't take kindly to those kind of words. But who am I?
Yeah, well,
I'm just a smith.
someone decided to take one of the very few people that was actually nice to me, so they're going to die. And I don't care who knows.
He just kind of stops his hammering again. He puts his stuff on the side, wiping his hands off, and he's just like, Stranger, look, I don't really care about your story or whatever. Look, I was just hired just to make metal hammer shit. I ain't a barkeep. I'm not
Sure,
I'm not
I
gonna
see
question you.
Look, you ask dumb questions, you get dumb answers. Congratulations.
He just kind of looks at you, crosses his arms. He's just like, I take it you don't have a lot of friends, do you?
There's a very good reason for that.
Huh.
It's almost like I don't like people. It's crazy.
It's almost like you're letting your skin and the way you look make people look. All I know is I've heard some weird rumors going along the last few days. Some weird commotion happened a day ago.
Vampire. What do you think?
He just chuckles. He goes, I've seen talking dragons. I've seen walking puppets. I've seen everything. I don't question shit. But look, this place is in an uproar right now. I just watch what you say and what you do. Some person this random creature went poof into our courtyard the other day, and dear lord. He's like, oh my goodness.
Yep. And that was the creature that probably took Gotcha. What did it look like?
Oh, I heard it was a brownish copper. They honestly described it as a lizard creature, and the weird thing was he was really compliant. He just kind of held his arms up and...
I'm gonna be a backside.
It's okay. I'm just describing your character. I'm describing Baron.
Doesn't sound like a chimera, so...
Chimera? That would be a weird thing to... No, but
Yeah,
I think the doctor did come around the other day too. He's kind of scratching his chin. I don't really give a shit about
the
what
doctor.
them.
Hold on, pause. He came here. He showed his ass here.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, he's a doctor and he works for the church.
No. Oh, huh?
So we're gonna put a pause on you, Nix, for a minute and go with the rest of the group. So, the rest of the group, what are you guys doing in the hall, the banquet hall? Nix, you have
Looking annoyed.
You're looking. You watch the kids walk away, just glaring at him.
No. No, she's not glaring at them.
Mm.
She's just looking generally annoyed.
Dino, what are you doing?
Probably just having breakfast, processing that they're here.
Hey, TC.
Hello.
I think Chaos. Are you here or just muted? 'Cause I haven't heard a peep out of Chaos.
If I had to guess, he probably just has his earbuds in
That's
while
fine.
the pipe or whatever.
Back, Sally.
It's okay.
Hello, Caden.
Well,
Hey,
Mew was
cheesecake.
not feeling good. They left, so don't worry. But yes, so what you missed was pretty much Nix ran off after his little thing with the book and everything. You guys that are left in the banquet hall eating your breakfast had one of the Neverlanders kids, those orphan kids that tried to rob you guys, bump into Alariella and told your group to meet at sunset in the gardens today. And you see a few of the other kids, which is kind of weird because they shouldn't be here, you know. Hint, hint, nudge. Nix went off to the smithy to make armor and had just learned that a strange person just popped into the courtyard the other day and got arrested, and the doctor paid a visit to the church. So I'm going back to you guys in the banquet hall.
I am here,
Oh,
but I'm
here.
more just listening while we're working.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Sorry, didn't know.
I did not realize this campaign had 8 people in it.
We added more, yes. This is going to... I'm balancing it out with everyone, so we gave Nix a little chance. So what are you lot wanting to do?
I want to go to the gardens and speak with my future wife.
So, if you leave the breakfast hall and go to the gardens, you're gonna bypass Nix yelling at the smithy. Probably yelling, "What do you mean there's a doctor here?"
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm joking.
And then you're gonna see Bridget. She's going to be tending to all the plants. She's just distracted by all them. She's spraying the water bottle. She's messing with the mulch and everything. She doesn't even know you're there.
Hello, Bridget.
She, stunned, almost drops her water bottle. "Oh, my future husband, you have returned." And you hear a sigh in the
What
back going, "Please,
even?
Bridget, please." She goes, "Not now. You returned." Oh, Grace, once she approaches you, she puts her hands around your claws and she's like holding them. Like, "Did you
Blue
bring
is
me
still-
any samples or anything?"
Blue. Oh yeah. By the way, Caden, Blue is still clueless about the marriage, or being
She,
proposed
this
to.
woman embroidered on his saddlebags, "Will you marry me?"
Oh, Jesus. It still
Yes.
hasn't noticed.
Nope, he has no idea. It's in cursive.
Is it in common?
No, it's cursive. It's just cursive.
Mhm.
It's hard to
And
read
Blue,
it.
Blue
If
doesn't-
I remember correctly, Chaos, do we still keep it canon that my captain does know how to read cursive
He can't.
from the last campaign with him?
I guess when you see them later.
oh yeah, Blue. Also, Blue does not know what marriage is, and
Yep.
nobody said anything to
Nope.
him.
And Bridget
Oh, my
apparently
cousin won't
proposes
either.
to everyone, and Blue's the only one to actually survive, so she's just like...
You-
She's a crazy plant lover.
All I gotta say is Bell looks at it and is like, "Nice bag," and then just disappears.
you, you feel
Oh,
a,
Nix, but
you
go
feel a
ahead.
ghostly nod. Okay. Do you hand Bridget anything? Well, she's like, "Did you bring me anything?"
Yes, I still have everything that I gathered listed. Let's see. I got the edible mushrooms.
Oh, she eyes those, like, stars in her
Mhm.
eyes. She, like, holds them like chalices in her fingers. She's like,
Mhm.
"Oh my." And you hear the voice in the back, "Bridget, make sure they're safe first." She's like, "I know."
Those ones are
And-
safe. I also have
She eats one.
poison mushrooms. Do not eat these.
She kind of, as she's eating the mushroom, "Okay, I won't." The voice is like sighing, going, "Wait, she didn't eat it? Oh my god, it's a first!
hmm
Blue,
Let's
don't
see.
leave her!"
hmm
So you hear the voice.
Exotic, colorful flowers.
Oh,
They
she
just
she grabs them all, looks at them, takes a big whiff. She sneezes. Oh my god, these are perfect. I will grind them up. You are amazing, Blue. You are a botanist. I love you. And she's like over like stimulated. She's like she kind of like runs over to her grinding table and is like trying to grind up the flowers right now. She's muttering stuff, saying things like, "Oh, the marriage will be beautiful. We'll have a honeymoon." And yeah, she's just going on and on. She's just going on. The voice in the back just kind of sighs. Is like, she might be like this for a couple hours if you brought her anything else. I hope you
Well,
brought a
I've-
chair.
well, I mean, I've got other things.
She pauses. You have more?
Yeah. Let's see. Magic Ivy. I forget. I didn't actually list any notes, and this is out of character. I didn't actually list any notes, but it's like
That's okay.
I believe it was like creepy and glowy.
Oh,
And then like
she's gonna be just wide-eyed loving all this stuff.
let's see. And then I have Nightshade.
Oh, she holds that very delicately. She's like eyeing it, going, "Oh yes."
Let's
This
see.
will
I
do
got
nicely.
let's see. I got Rare Tulips.
She likes those too, but after she puts some of the things aside, she kind of pulls you in close, Blue, and goes, "Say, some weird things have been going around the last few days. A strange fellow popped up in the courtyard, just poof magically. Heard some strange rumors. Look, I love you, future husband, but you need to be careful." She's like, "No, I don't think you understand. This place, well, I love they let me do whatever I want. I have a feeling you have a target on your back." Just be careful, my love.
All right.
And she goes back to like
Strange.
her manic. She's like, "Oh, goody, I can make these new potions. Oh, I can make some poisons finally." The voice in the back is just like, "You know what? At this point, just go for it, Bridget. What's the worst that can happen?"
Let's see. I also got roses and rare ingredients. That's all I listed them as.
That's fine. She grabs the roses. I mean, they're kind of partially wilted by now. It's been a few days, but she doesn't care. She holds them as a bundle. The thorns kind of pricking at her skin, but she doesn't care. She's like, "Oh, you got me a bouquet. Thank you."
And then that's all I have for now.
That's fine. If you want to stay with her for a little bit to help her craft the potions, you can. Okay, we're gonna go back to Nyx now.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, okay. Because it's about midday, so Nyx. So yeah.
The doctor fucking works here.
That was
Oh,
your first.
by the way, roleplay chat when you get a second, Nick's just my response to you saying that.
Say what?
Check roleplay chat. You calling about the
I'll
doctor
look
thing?
in there in a second.
Okay.
Anyways,
You spelled ghost wrong, baby.
fucking he
I
works
took
here.
5 minutes trying to
It's
figure out how to
okay.
spell ghost.
The Smith guy kind of like is taken slightly aback. He kind of leans back, arms still crossed. He's kind of brushing his like prickly partial beard on his face. He goes, "Yeah, he works here. He's a doctor. I mean, there's not a lot around."
Nix's face is just like that wide stare. Just
The Smithy guy looks to his workers and kind of like snaps his fingers as they close the door, and he goes, "Look,
Oh, God.
the walls here have ears and eyes, and I can tell something. Me mentioning that man suddenly made you crawl like a critter seeing the light like a cockroach. Look, I don't know what transpired, but I would watch yourself, buddy."
Do the other people in the
He
hall or whatever, do they know where Nyx is or no?
I'm assuming the yelling is enough as he's like getting
Well-
his final pieces of armor on.
So to answer Alariella, so you guys saw Maggie brought the book to Nyx. He walked out of the hall, so you don't know where he left the banquet hall to go back to the rooms, and then walked from the rooms back to the back area. So I guess I would say you probably didn't know where he is right now.
Mhm.
You saw him
I
storm
would be gone. I would be gone at this point, as he's now just like he's taking a hike.
off.
He's taking a hike.
Nyx, wait, are you leaving the church?
Well, not leaving the church,
can't
but to like
leave.
walk.
You can't
He's
walk out of this
walking.
church. No, you cannot walk
He's
out.
not walking out of the church. I mean, like he's walking. Like in what direction? I don't know. But he's taking a hike.
Nix, I'm gonna stop you before you even leave the smithy. You get a slight ping from your messenger. Like it's not it's not dead, but something happened to your messenger.
Okay. Well, I can't do dick and balls about it.
Well, the smithy guy has
I
shut the
know.
door. Are you busting through his? He's looking at you, going. He puts an arm on your shoulder and says, "Buddy, look, I can't allow you just to walk out with my materials, let alone in the state you're in." I mean, I'm glad you can make your own armor, but this place is not it's not a charity. You know, you have to kind of earn stuff here.
He kind of just goes. Well, okay. He kind of just breathes in and breathes out and goes, fine, all right. I came here. There's a thing. We did a job. I need armor.
If you need
Someone told me
armor,
to
you need to
come here.
request it. I thought you were just in here to help me. I didn't realize you're gonna literally rob me, son. Like, look, I'm all
thought that
about
this is how this
helping.
worked.
No, if you bring your own materials, by all means, you can use my kilns. But you just kind of walked in here and just you literally took my stuff. You're lucky I'm a nice man. I don't mind helping, but unless the big wigs up top request something, I can't allow you to walk out with armor and weapons and such.
He kind of just takes the armor, puts it down. No, it's fucking fine. I'll find armor somewhere else.
He still has his hand on your shoulder as he kind of gives a slight squeeze, and he kind of leans in and he goes, "Look, again, I'm not one to gossip, but I've heard people saying they've heard singing, and they think it's coming from the basement. Don't know what you take of it."
Yep. I gotcha.
No, Nix. I'm gonna let you know, Serene was known for her singing voice.
I know. Okay. I know. I said I gotcha.
I didn't know if you knew. She never sang when you guys interacted, so I was just making sure.
I remember. She told me.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll release his grip on you. Look at his guys. They open the doors back up to the smithy, and he goes, "Well, if you ever want to volunteer in here, we're happy to have an extra pair of hands."
Piss off. And I leave.
Yeah, well, he'll be back.
Fuck. Well, I need to get armor.
So let's see. Blue is making potions with Bridget. Nix tried to make armor and almost failed stealing it. What's everyone else doing?
Didn't even realize I was fucking stealing.
Two of you are in the basement, so you have nothing to say. Unless you two want to interact right now. So Agnes and Baron, you guys are both in the basement. You are locked up next to each other. If you guys want to interact, I will give you the chance to now if you want to do anything.
Wait, what happened?
Two of our new characters are locked in the basement. If they want to interact, they can.
It's up to you. I'm mostly just going to be meditating quietly.
New player.
A vast majority of the time that I'm in the basement is probably going to be spent trying to get out of that situation.
Are you an angry cat locked up? Just.
I am a very angry cat. Okay. I don't like being put in the fucking
angry
container.
Cat. Around you, I'll describe at least the basement. So the basement is pretty much what you think of as a dungeon. It's cobblestone, it's dimly lit, it smells horrid. You can hear other creatures near you, like gagging and groaning, moaning, roaring. You see, like, it's various rooms. So, like, in the room you're in, there's other cages of most of them are going to be, like, chimera-style monsters. Others are, like, creatures you maybe recognize, but they're kind of high in the shadows. They're just glaring at you. In one cage is a, bound up. Are you a copper? What color are you, Baron, again? What color is your dragon? Copper. So you see a copper dragonborn just sitting there on the gross floor, little bloodied, just meditating. He's the most quiet thing in that room.
All right. How are the cages like locked?
Probably just standard like iron bars.
All right.
But you do know because you've been down there and you've seen Michael and other people that, like, especially Michael's presence. You know he's probably nearby or some means. You don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know there are guards every now and then that do come down, check on you guys, throw you guys slop, yell at the monsters, taunt them, you know. And you did see the doctor the other day do some experiments on a poor girl in the other room, who's still in there. You can kind of hear her gurgling, but every now and then, you hear her singing.
Gotcha.
So, Baron, you just meditating?
Are they making a lot of noise?
Everything around you is like there's creatures around
Okay.
you making noises, going like rah, rah, rah.
Okay, specifically the cat person. Are they making a lot of noise while trying to escape?
Agnes,
Yeah, it's up to you.
are you?
That's very unlikely. I doubt that I'd be. I doubt that I would be in that situation and think that making a lot of noise is a good idea.
I didn't know if you were like
Okay.
clawing the cage like an angry cat, or you.
Trying to do it quietly. That's why I'm. Because if you're just doing it quietly while trying to escape, I'm not going to say anything. But if you're making a lot of noise while trying to break out, then I would say something. Otherwise, he's just going to keep meditating.
Or you
Knowing
can,
there's nothing he
or you
can do
can
at the
talk to
moment.
him and ask him what the hell he's doing down there, because it's kind of odd to see just a dragonborn just meditating in this literal prison.
6'6" dragonborn. I'm a tall boy.
Oh, I thought you were a kobold.
No, I'm a dragonborn. I even said, did I not even DM you towards dragonborn?
Yeah, he big dragonborn.
Let me check. Did I say dragonborn?
I
No, I just said Baron Cope is wolf crack. My bad.
I think it's pretty unlikely that Agnes would like
Okay.
talk to anybody.
Okay,
There's
I just wanted to give you guys an
I think
option if you
if
want to interact.
anything, he would probably open his cage on the way out, but I doubt that he would go out of his way to interact with anything.
So I would say you guys hear the cellar door open and close as you hear the stomp of the footfalls of one of the guards coming down. He's like holding like probably like a rod or wooden rod out, and he's smacking each bar on the way down. All the creatures are like roaring like at him, and he goes, "Yeah, fuck you, yeah." And you hear him like he's like scooping out the ladle and like throwing slop into each of the cages, and it's you don't want to know what that gruel is. It's a mixture of you don't want to know. He throws it at Baron's cage, hits Baron with it, doesn't care. Throws it towards your cage, Agnes, as he walks to the other room.
I just glare at him as I go to
And I
eat.
spit at him on the way by.
Okay, so when he's done in the other room, he comes out, you're gonna spit at him?
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
Oh,
Let's see.
17.
17? Okay, I would say, what are you aiming on him? Are you aiming for his face, his chest, his
Face
feet?
for sure.
Face, okay. Well, he's a grunt, so as he walks past, you spit, you get him right in the eye. As he stops, reaches up, wipes the slimy saliva off his face. He turns towards your cage, Agnes, and goes, "Oh, we got a little troublemaker here, don't we? Puts the slop bucket down with the ladle. Goes up to your cage, puts his hand on the cage on the bars, going, what can I do to you? He looks around the room.
Try something. See what happens.
Do you say that to him?
Yes.
Oh, you can talk! Oh, you are a smarty pants, huh? He looks over to the wall. He reaches over and he grabs something off the wall. As he pushes a button on it, as it lights up with static. He's going to... What's your... He's gonna try to hit you with this item. Let's see. Does a... Oh god, does an 18 hit? Agnes?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You will take... We'll just do this. You'll take 5 points of damage. It's going to be electric, so... As he hits you with basically the cattle prod. It's going to take 5 damage. He's kind of grinning menacingly as he hits you with that. He pulls it back out of the cage quickly just so you don't grab it. Unless you want to try to
Damn
grab
it, I
it.
was literally
You
about
wanna
to
try
say,
to grab
can I grab it?
Make me. Would it be sleight of hand? Yeah, do a sleight of hand. See if you can grab it out of his before he pulls it back.
It would either be acrobatics or athletics, because
Okay, a dex.
it's like
Okay.
well, think about it this way: it's him literally in the moment trying to grab it. So whether it's by pure
Gotcha.
strength or by just the quickness of it, sleight of hand is more of quick,
he's-
deliberate movements.
Well,
So
I
like
mean,
if he's trying to steal it off of him stealthily, sleight of hand, but if he's just trying to yank it, it would either be athletics or acrobatics, because it's more of a
Let's guess.
general try to
Okay.
yank type
okay,
of thing.
so like you said, if you want to do either athletics or acrobatics to try to get out of his as he's pulling it back. Welcome back, person.
There we go. I am actually here now.
That is a 22.
Welcome back.
Holy shit. Well, yeah, he ain't gonna beat that. I'm not even gonna try. He's a grunt. I don't even have stats for him. He's just fucking grunt. So, as he tried to pull the cattle prod back out quickly, you immediately reach up and grab the, like, shaft of it, and you yank it out of his hand as he kind of looks stunned as he literally falls on his ass backwards and kind of starts scrambling away from you. He smirks, like, goes, whatever, grabs his gruel bowl and the ladle and kind of runs out of the room.
Alrighty. I am going to conceal the cattle prod in my jacket.
I'm glad you didn't say where you could have concealed it.
Oh,
I mean, you're in prison. Okay, so
That's not my drink.
it's okay. So we're going to do a little bit of a time skip, everyone. We're going to go to about the end of the day, so about sunset, as the.
May I say what Alariella
I'm
tries
so
to
sorry.
do in the
I'm
meantime?
so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can go. Yes.
No, your time skip is perfect, but like I wanted Alariella to have done something
Yes. What would
within
you
the
want to
time
do?
skip. She's going to try the meditate to talk to Pandora thing
Oh.
again, but do it here where like in the room in or their
Well, since you are so
room
close
or
to him, I'm
something.
not even going to have to make you roll or anything. So essentially, when you go into the meditative state, you once again see, like, your dreamscape. It's kind of like black and hazy. You see Pan. He's not as... You can definitely see him. He's definitely better. He's not as, like, not a shadow. But he's still kind of, like, phasing, like, in and out a little bit. Like, you can kind of tell he's, like, not all there. His voice is still a little garbled, but he's a little more coherent. As he's saying... like, the church is bad. Get me out of here, the basement. You need to leave.
Can Alariella like say something to him?
Very quickly, yes, you can, because he's kind of like losing connection, it seems.
Well, first off, she's going to say, "You know you're a pain in the ass, right?" And then
you can see him
she's
smirking at you as he's still like phasing in and out of existence as he crosses his arms.
No, she's gonna say, "I contacted you because I want to know what the hell you did to all these people to make them so mad at me because of you."
He goes, you know what? Come down and get me out of the box and we can talk, as he vanishes.
I'm just gonna leave you there forever. Then.
And before he goes, he
My
does say,
goodness.
I don't know, I sensed a god a minute ago, so I don't know what the hell's going on out there.
My
Yeah.
goodness, what a pain in the ass.
Yep. Right now, it's a god. Hey, Nix.
So
you're gonna get...
Okay, back.
Nix, your messenger bird is going to be flapping kind of odd coming back to you. As you can tell, something's not right with it, as half its feathers have been pulled out and it looks like it had other things attached to it. And it's like gurgling, like barely alive, as it literally plops, almost dying at your feet. And its beak is a very beautifully, like, encrusted, like, envelope, like, with, like, it's gorgeous stationery, as it's partially bloody from the bird.
I take it.
The bird basically gurgles and dies there. Inside is a letter written from, of course, your lovely friend, the doctor. It's essentially a rant of him praising himself, mostly. But you can see near the end as he's unhinged, as he's saying, oh, joy it is to find someone like you in this world. Anubis is so proud of you. That girl, she screams so much, too.
I just take the note and I put it in, and
Oh no, there's one more thing on the note.
okay.
I can't wait for us to meet again. It will not be on the same terms.
I put it in. I put it in the in my coat, and he kind of sighs, and he kind of sighs and goes, "Well, it seems like I've run out of options. So, what was your name again?"
Who are you talking to?
Him or it or whatever.
The bird left you a note. I don't.
No, the other thing.
What other
I am
thing?
confused now. You're confusing the
We're all
DM.
confused.
Yeah.
Who are you?
You gotta be more specific.
Who are you talking about? The Smith guy? Dr. Monroe? Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta tell me, babe, when you're talking.
What?
It's something else. He just reminded me. I know. It's fine. So,
You two need to come. If it's something that we're not supposed to know about
Yeah.
yet, you two need to come up with something to refer to
yeah,
it
I
as.
didn't realize
So
that's what he
Dragon's
was
not
doing.
doing that every time.
No, no, it's fine, it's
Because
fine.
we just talked about it yesterday.
I
But
know.
that's fine.
Sorry. In the moment, I didn't know. Don't. Hey, it's fine.
All I have to say about the doctor is shout Tucker.
Real quick, I'm gonna bring you into a private chat real quick so we can have what he tells you. Okay?
Sure.
Be right back, guys. Okay. So, essentially, as you were talking to basically thin air, the weapon kind of glows faintly as the voice slowly kind of gurgles forth and is like, "You want my help?"
It's less of want and more of it's necessary now.
What's in it for me?
Said you said you wanted to start a conquest, right?
Yes, but I can already tell you just reek of him.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Don't
Genuinely,
play dumb.
you're gonna have to
The
you're gonna
box.
have to be more specific.
The man of myth and legend,
Fucking
Pandora.
Pandora?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
him. You can feel like when he said that,
Damn, you
you can
hate
feel
him?
like a hiss.
I mean, I don't like him.
loathe
He's a prick. Look, I get it. He's a prick. Like, if you're asking for me to kill him, I can't right now because I kind of need him to help crumple my dad's empire.
Killing him right now, I can barely sense him. That wouldn't be worth it.
Nah, he's weak. He's like insanely weak.
What do you
Because
want
all
out
the
of me
creeps.
then?
Well, I sense that you want something, and I need
I always want everything.
something.
Your family
Well, you're gonna
ignored
have
me
to
for
be more-
how long it's been. I've been so bored.
Well, then, why don't we spice things up? I can start killing people just like you want. Using your only killing people that you deem your blade worthy for. You know, very powerful
This
people.
man that you hate, this doctor.
Yes.
Spill his blood on my spear.
I'm
That is
going
my
to.
request.
That's the plan. That's the idea. That's the whole fucking point.
I don't think you understand what you're dealing with, but that's fine.
Oh, I completely understand that I'm probably doing something
You
that I
must
shouldn't.
be the
but
one to do the final blow.
Fine.
You must strike me through his heart.
Fine.
You don't do that, and our deal is off.
It's done, jackass. I got it. Very clear.
Okay, he kind of goes quiet. The blade stops glowing. Bring it back into the chat. Oh, I love
All right,
no's. No one's in here. It's like, okay.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Well, the people that were helping the blacksmith. Right.
It's just the regular workers. So if we're doing a slight time skip to the end of the day, they're probably going back in to eat dinner and wash up.
What does one of the workers look like?
They're just like standard workers.
I cast disguise self, disguising myself as one of the workers that was working in the forge, and I specifically make it so that they leave.
Well, they're already leaving for dinner, so I mean.
Okay, so yes, I will disguise myself as one of the workers to go get armor.
Okay. While you're doing that, everyone else, are you guys going to when the Neverlanders wanted you to meet, or what are you doing?
I wasn't here when the Neverlanders got here.
So
So
Blue,
what happened with them?
well, so the kids had told you guys at breakfast they were going to meet at the gardens. So you're already kind of at the gardens. You're at the botany greenhouse, but like outside of it is the gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And Bridget probably would have told you, hey, it's been a long day. You should get some rest and get some food.
Mm-hmm.
As she herself looks like she hasn't slept in like 2 days. Like she has like the bag of her eyes, and her hands are filthy from all the potted plants and everything.
I mean, Lariat's gonna go.
Are you all gonna meet the Neverlanders?
Ilaria is going to go.
Oh, okay.
Yes. In fact, actually, before before after the meditation, but before this particular point,
Mhm.
she's actually would have probably been trying to find Nyx.
So if you guys are all going out to the gardens, you use disguise self, right?
Yeah, I would have essentially gotten my stuff, gotten out of there, and then undisguised.
So up to you guys if you say you saw him before he hit this cast disguise self, or you're just like whatever. He's brooding. He ran off to his room earlier today after getting that book from Maggie. Up to you how you want to interpret it.
So
You
basically,
can-
you
you
just
can-
went and stole from the blacksmith.
He's going to right now. I would say when you guys are all going to the gardens to meet the kids,
Or you could
and you see all the
have me
Smith
after
guys
them.
leaving the smithy, because most of you have worked here at least a few days to kind of know the routines. Make me perception checks as you watch this air quote other Smith person intern going into the smithy.
21.
Oh God,
Ha!
Nagisa, you see nothing. It's a beautiful day.
16.
Gotta give me a second. D&D Beyond for some reason signed me out.
It's okay. I'm gonna eat some of my dinner because now my hamburger helper's ready.
£1, 1 pot, 1 tasty meal.
It is amazing. Let me freeze half it. Okay.
I'm having fish and chips.
I had pho.
What?
I had pho.
You had pho?
Oh.
Pho.
Pho's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
it is.
try that. Let's try that again. Okay, 17.
Okay, so pretty much most of you, except for Nagisa, unfortunately, kind of realize it's kind of odd that somebody is going into the smithy at night, because normally they don't. Like, you kind of know that being in the gardens and the farmlands and everything, you notice that people, the smithy, don't work at night. They tend to work till about right now, sunset. So when you see most of them leave and seeing one person going in, it's kind of peculiar.
Okay, well, in that case, are there other, like, is this person the only person there? Or is, like, there are
The
other
smithy
people?
is like the main guy's still in there. He's like cleaning up, but pretty much most of the workers have left for their dinner. So you see pretty much most of them are walking out, only that one person's walking in.
So the guy is still there.
Yeah, he's the main guy. He has to clean up everything, make sure everything's locked up.
That's fine.
His back is to you, so.
I know. I pretty much,
If you're gonna steal it,
I guess I will.
you can make a sleight
No,
of
no,
hand.
I know. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna take the stuff, and then I'm gonna leave behind a pouch which has 75 gold in it, and an
Okay.
apology note.
Okay, while you're doing that, everyone else, as you approach the gardens, you see most of the workers are leaving the farmlands, are all going inside to eat. You see the kid from earlier that bumped into you, and a few other kids that you all immediately recognize as Neverlanders. They're all kind of sitting on the rocks, and a few of them are kind of picking out the flowers and everything. They see you guys approach, and they kind of perk up.
17.
Okay. Well, you're in luck. He doesn't see anything. I rolled 3 dice and they all suck. So
Right.
I'm literally
So-
rolling 3 d20s and they all came up like 9, 2, and 6. So even if I gave him a +5, it wouldn't matter. It's like, oh well. He's
All
fine.
right. So
Yes, Nix, you're gonna steal the armor. But anyway, back to everyone else in the garden. The kid that originally bumped into you, Lariella, hop up the rock and he approaches you and he's like, "Ah, you actually came." So yeah, you might have noticed we kind of. He's like, he kind of like leans down and goes, "We kind of snuck in here. We infiltrated." The other kid behind him goes, "We played spies." He's like, "Yeah, well, look, we heard some intel. This place obviously is kind of not the best, and there's some kids here. We're gonna try to break them out, and maybe some other people if they feel like it. Benny and them are waiting outside because we didn't want to risk him coming in here. We were kind of the obvious choice to come in. But if you guys are helping us, it would be a lot easier."
I'm interested in Benny.
Oh yeah, you did talk to him, huh? Alright, well, you talked to his friend, Wolfie, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're lucky they couldn't see our friends. He points down to his shadow, and all of you guys can see in the shadows the eyes kind of looking at you from the shadows, kind of squinting as it fades away again. They don't seem too bright, these adults here.
Wolfie, I don't remember his shadow even being a bugbear.
Oh my god, the frickin' medic. No, you feel a slap to the back of your head from God saying, "Shut up." The fourth wall has been broken for a brief second, as you can see a table of people. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Save that for when someone rolls a 20 on perception.
I will. You blink out for a moment and see yourself looking through a Discord screen.
So, Lariella is going to say, "Okay, so are you children asking for our assistance?"
Yeah, we're gonna break out probably tomorrow night. We've kind of learned some shit hit the fan here the other day, and they're on really high alert right now. And it's just like,
So is it not possible to do tonight?
oh, I guess we could. He looked over his friends. They go, yeah, I guess we could do it tonight. I mean, we got most of the kids. We told most of the kids about our idea, and a lot of them don't want to be here, even though some of them do like it. But honestly, this place gives me the creeps.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just simply have the children leave quietly, as you came in?
Yeah, the problem is, he points to the, like, where the main entrance was, and you see the gates are closed, and there's a high wall around this entire place. He goes, yeah, before we came in, we did kind of scout out a little bit. Some of the people here are kind of strong, and just walking out the front door isn't really a smart option.
Well, then how exactly did you walk in
Oh
the
no,
front door?
we came in the front door like with everyone else in the intake, but our plan is super sneaky. We're gonna go out where they put all the carts and vehicles. They have a bay with all of them. We found it. We're gonna put everyone in those vehicles, and we're gonna escape. Benny's waiting outside for our signal.
If anybody needs it, I have 2 potions of flying.
The kid looks at you and is like, "I don't know what those do."
It just makes you fly up. Well, it is a bit slowly for about 10 minutes.
Well, the problem is we kind of got a lot of people were taken, so if you only said you had 2, I'm not good with math.
Yeah, it's a just in case thing.
I mean, if
I'm
you
not
guys
good with
want to,
math,
we'll get
but
all
I don't think 2's enough.
Yeah, he's again. I said earlier they were gonna leave a note in your pocket, but I realized these kids are orphaned. They don't know how to write, so I was like, nope. They have to tell you some code of meet us somewhere. He goes, well, we can go round up the kids if you guys need to do any last minute prep. We can. I mean, it's really good to leave once everyone's done eating and everything goes to bed. If you need to
I
get
really hope
anything-
the session end up outside the church grounds at least a bit away, because I want to try to plant one of my beans this session.
Oh my god, you are. Okay, so you lot are so the kids basically tell you, okay, we'll get the rest of the kids. You have about like an hour and a half to 2 hours before they're gonna do the signal to Benny to escape through. You lot would know where the vehicle bay is. It's where they keep a lot of the old world vehicles slash like the carts and everything for repairs. It essentially does have a weak point given that it's not really guarded very well, and then obviously it has doors to the outside, so you can get around the wall that way.
I can imagine someone just has like a like an old Ferrari that they're just keeping
No, it's a
keeping
bunch of
rusting
broken
and stuff.
Teslas.
It's a bunch of broken Teslas.
There's like one Maserati that's like kept clean even though it can't run because it's like, yeah, Michael loves that car. We can't get rid of it. So you guys have about 2 hours. Are you gonna do anything? You gonna prepare?
Well, I mean, in those 2 hours. So, I've
What
got my armor now, right?
Yeah. Is
So
So,
anyone gonna get Pandora, or are you just gonna ignore the basement?
I was actually going to go try to look for Pandora.
yeah, Alariella is definitely wanting to go find Pandora and have some choice words with Pandora.
Nix, you know where
So-
Pandora is. You passed by him when you were
Yeah.
captured.
I will go
So-
get
He's in the
Pandora.
basement.
So
I
does
know.
that mean the two of them have one of those things where they both come from opposite directions and go down like into the same
I would say,
Like,
Nix, are you
same
still
time? Like,
are you still disguised as one of the regular people, the smithy people?
I can cast it at will, so I can change to whoever I need to change.
I know. I'm
By
saying,
the-
Whoever I need to
are you
change.
still regular, or are you?
No.
By the way,
No,
we
I'm
need to grab all of
mixed.
our weapons and stuff.
So your weapons are going to be in a different building towards the front.
I am
Mhm.
Nix.
So if you want to get them, you're going to have to break into the warehouse in the front to get your weapons and such.
God.
Or you could just go to the
So-
basement.
I'm going to the basement.
You could just go to the basement. There could be weapons down there. You never know.
Look, you guys. I mean, look. I know we're not together. So I'm going to the basement because I went from the Smith and I need to go find fucking Pandora. Because how much I hate his ass.
Man, you all hate my
We
poor
got
it.
twink boy.
No.
Alariella
Well, okay, why does
shares
everybody hate
that
Pandora?
I
disposition.
don't know.
Look, we've got a. I don't. It's less of hate and more of
You know what? I'm gonna
annoyance.
say, Nix, on your way to the basement, you run
But
into the group.
I have a deal with Pandora. that needs to be
Baggy's going to the
fulfilled.
basement. He can run into us.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
so the
I
rest-
run into the rest of.
Yeah.
I run into the rest of the group.
Alariella
Baggy's
is gonna
getting
say
annoyed.
to Nyx, she's gonna look. She's gonna look at him and cross her arms
Alaria,
very
you notice
annoyed.
he's wearing new armor.
and and say, "What are you doing?"
Nix kind of goes,
Sorry.
for once in my life, I'm being serious. That's what I'm.
This is what you choose to be serious about?
The doctor is here. And he's
What?
kidnapped a friend of mine and
Okay.
torturing her.
I see.
So what
Then I
I'm going
retract
to
my
do
statement.
is I'm going to find him. And I summon the spear.
And I'm gonna kill
And I'm
him.
going to drive this through his heart and make him suffer.
I love you all hate my poor Pandora.
I will aid you with that.
Not everybody
was
hates
talking about the
Pandora. I
doctor.
don't hate Pandora.
Thank you, Chaos, for not hating my twink boy. You've seen the picture. I think I posted the picture of Pandora.
I have.
So-
Yep.
I just that caught me off guard.
I would,
They all called him
and then
twink
I would-
boys.
I would desummon the spear.
That's the wrong chat.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah,
we
so-
Can
we
you
got
get us
a,
our weaponry
Hmm?
in some? Can you disguise yourself and obtain our weaponry?
You could, Nix.
I kind of I snap my fingers and I look
Actually,
exactly like
When you
Lariat.
guys when
I
you guys
can
are
disguise
talking,
into
around the
anyone.
corner comes a familiar face. The squirrely little intern Rodent.
Yay!
by
Kind
the
of-
way,
He looks shocked at all of you. Yes. You can talk.
we did get a long rest at the church, correct?
Yes, you had a long
Okay.
rest. This is.
Okay, then I'm
I'd
going to
assume we had a long
Yes,
rest.
you've had a long rest.
Alright, then I'm going to mess around with my infusions, chaos. I'm going to temporarily take away your repeating shot because you wouldn't have your gun right now.
That's fine. So Rodent
And
kind
then
of
I'm going
looks
to
shocked at everyone. Yeah, I'll go for it.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going to give myself goggles of night and cloak of elven
Who is-
kind.
Go for it.
Who is this person?
So he's a.
Is
he's
it
a informant.
a question? Is Nyx's armor magical?
No.
Nope, it's just
No.
regular.
Not
He
magical.
made it at the smithy. Yeah, he didn't do anything. He didn't bring any
I
materials
made
to
it
make it magical.
myself.
No, just like my
It's-
+1 shield is not magical.
Nope.
It's my ass kicking outfit. Congratulations.
So Rodent definitely
Gloriella.
looks scared at you,
All
Nyx.
right.
He doesn't recognize
Gloriella.
you. He's
He's
like,
going to ask Nyx, would you like me to enhance your armor?
oh,
I look at him and I go,
look at her.
it's a dude, right?
No,
Gloriella
Alariella is a girl.
Alariella
Lariella's a
is the elf.
woman. I don't remember these things. Anyways.
Yeah, Alariella is the glasses wearing astral
Right,
elf
yeah,
that
yeah.
Nyx says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, he kind of goes, okay, if you want to do that.
Rodent is just standing there looking at all of you, just wide-eyed, looking from everyone talking. He's like, me?
Over here. Yes, now.
He points to himself, and he's like shaking. This poor kid is just like shaking.
Get
He's like,
over here,
"No,
please.
okay, sorry, sir, sorry, sir. He's bowing his head. He's approaching. He goes, look, I was just, I heard you guys, and
Hush. He goes into his pack and he takes out a little coin purse and he puts it in his hand. It's a sack of 25. He goes, you didn't see any of us.
he looks at the coin, and then he actually, shakingly, he actually hands it back to you, Nyx, and he goes, no, Rosie, your other friend, look, I want to help you guys, okay? Look, I shouldn't do this. He pulls out a key, and he said, look, this is for the shed out front to get your guys' weapons. Just, I mean, probably if like one of you or two of you went in there, they probably wouldn't care. Or if you all went there, it might cause a scene. He goes, look,
I understand.
I would get out of here as fast as you can. You guys really...
That's the
No, you
that's
don't
the plan.
understand. This place, all of you, you're in grave danger here.
I look at him and I go,
Gotta see the key.
no.
Yeah,
I
it's a
hand
regular
the key. I can't.
It's like a
I
key
hand
to
the,
the
I hand the key to Blue. Look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Blue go ahead and go head towards the
Yeah.
shed to gather all the
I
weapons.
look at this kid. We didn't see you. We don't know who you are even.
He says, well, everyone calls me Rodent. I mean, I'm Rodent, I guess.
We don't care.
You have a
I
name
don't
other than
know.
Rodent.
Look, I gotta get out of here fast. They're gonna patrol soon.
Good. Run.
Look, just be careful. Red is here.
All right, leave. Go now.
He kind of
I see.
he bows his head. He goes, be careful. Tell Rosie I said hi. As he kind of scurries
Red
around the corner.
was the.
She was the girl that killed everyone in the
Okay, she was the
storage
girl.
room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I figured, but I had to make sure because I couldn't remember if you actually ever gave her a name to us.
No, she wears
Oh,
a
no,
hood.
I
She's
know.
Little Red Riding Hood, basically. Her name is Red, though.
I still got the crook in my neck.
If any of
Ever
you
since
want to, you
Michael.
can make me a, let's see, I guess a history check to see if you kind of recognize that name.
Red.
Yep,
Okay.
she's kind of famous in this area.
What
16,
check? Sorry.
History.
History?
History.
No, 17.
15.
Because most of you also talked to the librarian. You've been here a while, so you may have heard rumors about her.
19.
Okay, so pretty much all of you that rolled for history checks know Red is part of a special, like, rear guard of Michael. She's, like, one of the enforcers. She's basically, like, a top, like, almost like a lieutenant of this place. She is ruthless. I mean, Red is not only just because she likes to look like Little Riding Hood, but she is soaked in blood. Like, she is a ruthless killer. However, she adores Michael. Like, around him, she becomes a completely different person. Like, she's like a doll around him. But anyone else can't stand her.
She's an inquisitor. No,
Yep.
no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Pretty much. She is literally, like, the devil incarnate. Like, she is a monster. Normally, if you hear she's nearby, she's there to exterminate something or someone.
That or
Anyways,
fangirling over Michael.
Yeah, Michael is still there, but yeah, she was there, remember, like about a week ago, so it's kind of weird she's still here. But if Roden told you she's here, you know something's up.
get your stuff. You're leaving as soon as you get your weapons and whatever out of there.
So who is going
I
with Blue
agree.
to the storage, and who is going with Nyx to the basement?
I was intending on Blue to go alone because he has his cloak of elven kind, which gives advantage on stealth checks me to hive and disadvantage on perception checks me to see.
Blue, I
Do we
will
not-
say, if you're going solo, I'm gonna have Bridget join you.
Oh, okay.
She will help you out.
Do
I
we
mean-
not need our equipment in order to go into the basement?
No, that's what I'm saying. They grab you guys. Wait, grab your stuff.
What is all of your guys' passive perceptions?
9.
I know
Well,
yours.
15.
16.
14.
Well, Blue.
16.
Okay, Blue, as you're leaving, you can hear coming from somewhere down the halls is like a soft singing voice. It sounds a little garbled and it sounds muffled, but it's like a haunting melody. It's very but it sounds sad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Alariella is going to touch like the Nyx's armor, maybe the shoulder or whatever is close, and enchant it.
I will give you
A
something. I will
+1.
give you a bone, Agnes. Just give me a second.
Doesn't that take a long rest for an infusion?
Ooh, does it?
Yeah, an infusion
don't-
takes a long rest.
Can you do it per long rest, or you have to like use your entire long rest to do it?
It happens at the end of the long rest, and you can do as many.
Yeah,
you're right,
infusions as
never
you
mind.
want.
So yeah, if you
Yeah,
did it right
yeah,
now,
never
it
mind.
wouldn't activate until later. Then.
Yeah,
Well,
never mind.
you guys can catch up. But I.
Well, Nyx,
Don't
you
know
know where the
how-
basement is. You're the only one that would know where
no,
that
I
is.
know. I tell them where the basement is. I give them specific instructions. I've been there. Michael tortured me. We'll talk about that later.
So I would
Do
say
we have to talk about that?
We will have a conversation, but I need to go before they turn her into a chimera like they did those children.
Agreed.
I'm not letting that happen again.
So I would say on your walk down the hallways, you kind of notice it's pretty sparse. You can hear most of the commotion and people talking is from the main banquet halls or eating dinner. As you round a corner towards where the basement is, though, you do see 2 guards standing watch over the basement door. What are you gonna do?
I will use my disguise self and disguise into a guard. Actually, is there anybody specific that I saw down? Like, is there anybody specific
Are you
that I saw
Ooh.
down, like when I was being tortured? Right, like,
Well,
like
you
the
saw
way that they dress,
Michael.
like,
You did see
I'm
some of
talking
the
about
people
the
that were
other
wearing
people.
the actually you did see people wearing the plague doctor masks. Their uniforms were
There you
slightly
go.
different than the other people.
I, as long as I know what it looks like, I'm going to use disguise self as I try to push past them, essentially.
So you come up to the door.
Yep, I try to push past them.
They
Kind of-
kind of hold their hands out, going, "Wait, is there a schedule? Are you in there to interrogate someone down there or something?" Or and he looks at
I
his friend and he
simply
goes,
not.
"Did Michael tell any? I don't think anyone's supposed to come down right now."
I kind of like turn my head with the creepy plague doctor mask, like the slow turn of. First of all, I look down as they hold their hand out, touching me, and I simply like slowly look at them, trying to meet the gaze.
I
with
would
them,
say
even though that I'm
make an intimidation against
yes.
them. Yes.
Oh, I know.
You got it, because
Oh,
these
I
guys are kind of like unsure of what you're doing.
All right, that is a 25.
Well, they can't beat that. Both the guys are kind of creeped out by you, and one of them even whispers, "God, I hate those masked people." And they step aside, going, Just make it quick.
I immediately go down.
So are the rest of you
yes.
gonna follow him, or what are we doing?
They said they needed to get
Once
their
we have
gear.
our equipment.
Okay, so Blue's getting the equipment, so you're just watching around the corner as, so Cheese, real quick. The voice in the back is male, and Bridget is female.
Yes.
The voice in the back. I mean, I guess you could if you want to put it in the bag.
Hmm.
Okay, so.
Well, I wouldn't want to leave him behind.
Well, no, I mean Bridget was gonna come with you. She saw you in the hallway, and she kind of looped her arm around yours, as she's kind of giddy from dinner. She maybe had a little bit of wine, and she
Well, like I'm.
yeah, she saw you going towards the storage thing. Was gonna help you talk to the guards.
Yeah. Well, I meant like for the escape, bringing the person in the back.
Oh, are you? So you tell Bridget on the way to the storage thing that you're gonna escape?
And
Oh.
maybe. I mean, I was just. I mean, the questioning
me.
was just like in the
okay.
future.
Yeah.
Like,
you could
would
do
I
that.
be able to? Mhm.
Okay,
'Cause
sorry.
I wouldn't mentioned it yet.
Okay. So, going back to Nyx, since everyone's waiting for Blue to come back with the weapons. Nyx, you head down, you recognize the stairs, the smell hits you pretty strong of the foulness down there. You hear the monsters caged up. As you round the corner, you notice a dragonborn is chained up too, but he's just sitting there meditating.
I go over and still is there any clear like way to get the dragonborn out
Caden, you're up.
other than
Caden, are you here or no?
No, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Caden, I would say in your head you hear your god's voice kind of whisper. It's kind of faint because they're kind of crackling, breaking up, and they say, "This is the one to follow."
Doing that, I look up to the Nyx vampire.
Well, he's not
I'm
a
in
vamp.
the plague doc.
He's
I'm
wearing.
in the plague doctor.
So he's wearing the outfit that
He
you
looks
saw the
like a
guys
plague
that
doctor right
interrogate.
now.
Yeah, the guys that interrogated you before in the last few days. He's wearing the plague doctor mask. He's wearing the robes. He's standing outside your cage, but yeah, he's just staring at you.
I Nyx kind of does the snap and becomes Nyx, the plated armor vampire.
Agnes, you see this too because you're near the cages. You see this.
Doesn't look like they've
Yeah,
gotten you.
Nyx, you got lucky.
Wait, hold on.
Guys,
Did they
hold on,
come in
sorry.
looking like one of the
Yes, he came
I
in
don't
looking
trust-
like one of the interrogators, but then he snapped his finger, and now he's
Um,
back to what he looks like as a vampire.
Okay, I was about to say
Yes.
audio had something about if
Oh,
a
it's
god
okay.
was to come into here.
Sorry.
I just,
Yeah,
as-
you are
as I
lucky.
approach- Yeah,
Sorry.
I snap my fingers to transform back. Seems like the doctor hasn't gotten to you yet.
But
Good.
I don't know who this doctor is, but other than these scars, I'm intact.
Well, the
Mike has to
doctor
visit.
is
Right.
a very bad man. He's doing very bad things and it needs
Nyx,
to die.
you can hear from the other room the singing.
Now, I kind of like he's antsy. If I free you, I need your help.
Yeah, the
How
box
so?
is not in this room, by the way. It's in another room.
No, I know. I need your help.
How so?
Well, there's probably going to be a fight ahead. And I need people that can fight right now. That, and I need to get a box of mine. Who's
Well, if you can give me my amulet and my mace, sure, I can help, because otherwise I'm just a useless. I can't use my magic without my amulet.
you need a holy symbol?
Yeah, preferably one of my gods, but yeah.
Would that
Do
be
you
in
need
the?
one of your gods? Or any
It would be in the
holy
storage
symbol?
unit, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have sending?
I don't have sending.
No, Caden, do you have sending?
I was
No.
talking.
Oh,
How do you not have sending? You just said you create solutions.
Oh boy,
I create solutions, yes.
it's fine.
No, I don't have.
It's okay.
No, I don't have sending.
To be
I
fair,
don't
sending
have-
is
I
one of
don't
the
have-
spells I would have expected you to have.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. Anyways.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Like, you got
I
so
don't-
lucky that
I'm
you
not-
decided to
I'm
undo
not a
that
wizard
disguise self as you
anymore.
walked in.
I'm not a wizard anymore. For those curious,
Yeah.
I was asked to change my class, so I did.
Yeah.
Why'd
So
you need to change class?
because I was asked to, so I did.
Okay.
So I changed to a paladin warlock
All right.
for reasons. I was asked to change my class, so I changed it.
I'll tell
Okay,
that for
so-
which. Go ahead, sorry.
I just changed it because problems were happening, and I offered a
Okay,
solution.
sorry, I had to get a
Essentially,
drink.
No, you're fine. That makes me feel a bit better about the spell I plan on taking for one of my 3rd level spells anyways now, so.
all right. So
So also to add to you guys waiting outside in the hallway when Nyx went in, you see Rodent come around the corner. He talks to the 2 guards, and the 2 guards leave as he kind of looks around, motions to you guys in the hallway, gives you a thumbs up as he walks away.
Rodent, the true MVP.
I know, right? No one suspects him. They're like, clearly this kid can't cause an insurrection. Huh.
He's no harm.
Question
anyways,
TK.
Yes.
Did you want me to change what god I had to something specifically you wanted, or can I keep my usual god?
Keep yours or go, it's fine.
Okay.
so is there again, I ask, do you need any holy symbol or your god specifically?
I always forget. Out of character, I think I can just use any symbol in character.
You can use any
I think
symbol.
it's any, yeah. You're fine.
As
Okay.
long as it's linked.
So Agnes, they're talking near you. What are you doing?
All right.
Okay. Is it with the steel bar lock? Is it one where it's a slide to the side, or one where it's a up and over a hinge?
It's a key lock one.
Key lock. Gotcha. Okay.
You have a cattle prod. You could use it to be a lockpick. I will allow it.
Well, okay. So my original question was, can I just use my claws in an attempt to lockpick?
Yeah, you could do that. I would say
yeah,
also you notice this going on like right in front of you. This guy obviously they're working to get each other out. He's not one of the people that works here.
So he
Well, more accurately, he doesn't want to work here.
Nyx goes into his bag, and you see that he takes out this really strange holy symbol. This is from my homeland. This should be of use. And he tosses it. And let's get you out of here. Can I use... So, what is keeping them in?
It's a basic cage. It's just a lock. It's like an old school metal bars with like a huge like keyhole for a key.
Okay. So, I guess...
Make a perception check in the room. Look around the room. Look around the room.
My passive is really bad.
No, I'm saying look around before you start like smacking and doing shit.
14.
I was gonna say.
I have a -1,
You know what? 14's good enough. You notice as you're ready to think about specking the cage, you look over on the wall and there's a set of keys on the wall.
Okay. I wanted to just say this one as a joke. I know you're not going to allow it. But if it's an old-fashioned one, a lot of the old-fashioned cages, the door was just heavy enough that they just slid it on. A lot of times you can just lift them up and off.
I don't think
my
Nyx
character,
is super
mage hand to the
strong.
keys to myself.
My character is. My character is with an 18.
Okay. What do you guys... So, Nyx, you do see the keys.
I go and grab the keys.
If the locks are big and unsecured enough, you could probably just shim the bolt.
I'm just laughing.
Just
You
stick
guys
a
are
piece
like...
of metal in there.
I can imagine. So what happened was, as Nyx went over to get the keys, Baron just pulled up the door and walked out and put the door back. As the cat picked the lock and got out, and it's like, well, then what the fuck was the keys for?
I knew I could get out this entire time.
Why the fuck were you locked up? Why'd you not get out before?
Because I just didn't want to, because I knew it would be useless to escape on my own.
I take the keys. I'm like, all right, what the fuck?
All right, whatever.
They're
Nick's,
surprise
your,
field. They'll help us
I
later.
go.
so Nick's, your
toss-
bracelet, Pandora bracelet, is like it lights up as it's pulling you towards another room. It's like your arm is like kind of like pulling you towards that room.
Pandora, shut the fuck up before I beat your ass. All right,
The singing
you.
stops abruptly.
Bronze.
Nix, you can hear someone calling out to you in another room. It's very muddled.
Bronze person, take the keys. And I throw it.
Bronze
Free that other-
person.
Free that other guy in the cage.
No, he already
I
lockpicked
have-
it.
I'm already out.
He
He
lost
already
picked it.
out.
Fuck me.
I
for
said,
letting them
We
do
just
that.
made
scene
you
was
useless.
you found the keys as giant dragonborn pulled the door open and put it back on its hinges as the cat did the lock and came out, and you're like, well, what the fuck was the keys for?
So, has
Okay, well-
Blue gotten the weapons yet?
I would say, Blue, you just reached the storage shed now with Bridget's help. The guards let you guys go in there.
So I toss the keys to them. All right, there's a room, and I point to the room where Pandora is kind of pulling. There's a box in there. That is my box. Please get it for me. It is important. I have friends that are going to come down.
Nix,
But
your arm is
I've gotta
pulling you
go-
towards that room, though. Like, it's...
I gotta go. Don't care. I genuinely do not give a fuck.
Well,
I'm
actually,
going-
this is out of character.
Yeah.
Is the singing voice coming from the room where Pandora is?
Yep.
Da.
Oh well, fuck
Yeah,
me.
I was trying
guess.
to tell
I
you
thought it was
that
a-
Pandora
he
is
did say
tugging
that.
you.
I thought it was a different room.
No,
That's why
it's
I was
not
like,
that big of a
"Alright, whatever."
basement. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cages, but it's like there's like operating rooms, but it's another side room with more cages and such.
Sure. Okay.
Would you say that the Gruul Guard would still be downstairs, or would he have left the basement at this point?
Oh, the Gruul guard already left earlier. It was one of
Yeah.
the rounds for dinner.
All right. Well,
The two guards guard the
You
door
guys
have
can-
left.
you guys can either go up and wait for my friends. Stay here, wait for my friends to come down, or you can come with me. Your choice. Don't care. I've got somebody to go save, and
Kaden, you hear a new
start
voice in
walking
your head
towards
that
them.
sounds similar to your god, but it's not. It's still a feminine sounding voice. And she says, "Stay by his side."
Should I make a religion check? Actually, insight check this.
No, make a religion check.
Dawn. Okay, I was about to say insight's my better one.
No, because it's a.
well, clerics are bad at religion, you know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I noticed.
No,
I
it's
forgot
just a dumb. It's just a no. It's not your
Because
fault. It's
insight
just
wouldn't
a dumb.
really work because you can't physically see this person, so only hearing their voice, you wouldn't get much from an insight from just hearing a voice.
No, yeah.
Insight's
I
more
was
about
just
seeing
saying
subtleness
because
of like their facial expression or the
Yeah,
way
it
they're-
does
they're
say
fidgeting.
some body
Ironically,
language.
Yeah.
Druids are bad at nature.
You know what? I'll let you either
because
do Arcana
intelligence.
or Religion. Take your pick.
They're still both the same.
Well, I
Let's
mean,
do
I
plus
can give you
zero.
different. I can give you different answers, but
I know.
okay, fine. Then
Yeah,
do
just roll.
Religion then. Oh
7?
my god.
That's what I said. It's a plus zero.
You definitely know it's a god's voice, but it's not one you recognize. But it doesn't sound bad. It's just saying, hey, it's almost like it's like a gentle hand pushing you, saying, go, stay with him.
I'm gonna follow him then.
All right.
I'm coming
So
with you.
I would yeah, I'm going there
Okay.
up to the room where the singing and whatnot is.
Okay.
See,
So everyone's still in the hallway. Blue, you just got into the shed.
I'm gonna grab all of my weapons and all the party's weapons, and then if
That's
there's would there be anything telling that would tell Blue to grab the other two's weapons?
Bridget would tell
It's a mace.
Bridget would tell you there was a strange fellow that came in the other day. I mean, if you obviously are, just take whatever you seem looks good.
The mace looks good. It's a
She'll
plus 2
point to
mace.
the newest intake item, saying, "Yeah, there was some items in there from that weird
The
fellow
mace
that
looks
popped in."
good. It's a +2 mace.
It's a
Yeah,
plus
but-
2 mace. They're good maces.
Yeah, I'll take them. I will definitely take that mace, and then what's the other guy? I don't even know what race you are.
It's a tabaxi.
Ah,
Back to
what?
It's a-
What do you have?
2 daggers and a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Just grab extra weapons. I would say just grab a few extra. I would say you can grab like
Mhm.
2 short swords and even like 4 daggers if you want to.
Yeah.
All right.
because it's a warehouse full of like everyone's weapons.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Yeah, I'd be like-
magical or is everything more mundane?
Mm,
Whether
make
technically
me
if
an
you count-
investigation then in the room if you want to try to find anything besides your fellow comrade stuff.
26.
Okay.
Nice.
What do I want to give you? What do I want to give you?
He said like 2 short swords and 4 daggers.
Those are the ones you find for basic stuff, but since you rolled a 26, I want to
Yeah, I'd give the rest of my items, but for the most part, I'll just say hand them to me.
You find a very strange shield. Let's see. It's glowing kind of odd, and you definitely want to take this.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay, and yeah, I think I'll just give you the one item for now, because anything else would be kind of, I think, overkill, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Because also you're kind of on a time clock, so you don't want to take too much stuff, because we're just kind of distracting the guards in the front.
Yeah, and I don't think you have the bag of holding right now.
I don't think you do now.
Ooh.
If I'm remembering correctly, Nyx is the one with the bag of holding.
Well, there would be a backpack in there, if that says anything.
I'll give you one more item. I'll type it up to you what you got to.
Yeah, I'll take if the backpack is like associated with you, I would take it.
Yep, so that could help
I gave you those 2 items. Those are 2 items that you got.
All right.
Okay, so back to Nyx. So, oh god, this is gonna be so much fun. So as you enter the room, that your bracelet's kind of tugging you towards, the light kind of fades and your arm kind of drops. As you can, it's very dimly lit in here. You can definitely smell it. It smells just as foul as the other rooms. It's that blood.
I mean, dark vision go burr.
Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, vision. Okay, never mind. See, vision. Okay, so
I'm
you
a
can see in
vampire.
black and white. It's not going to be as clear, but you know it's definitely dark as heck in here. You can see the cages lining the walls. You can see the tables. You can see the instruments that are some are clean, some are dirtied. The sink. On the side table, you do see Pandora's box still kind of like, looks like it's like held together by a contraption where obviously they're trying to get into it with all the broken tools around it. Even like the tables burn from them trying to burn into it. But in the side, you see in one of the cages, you can hear the gurgle of a voice trying to talk as they're coughing up blood. Right. As you can hear like talons scraping the metal. As you can see, the body looks like a harpy, but the head and the hair looks like Serene. Her
Audio, can you still do that command I asked?
Sorry, what?
Audio.
Oh.
Can you do exclamation mark DDB? That allows you to add it without it being private.
Are you talking?
I already added it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was like, what?
Okay, because I was going to say if you didn't do the DDB, that's why it wasn't working.
It's okay. As long as you tell me your role, I believe you, but yeah.
Anyways, he kind of like, he goes and grabs the box and he puts it in the bag as he goes over.
The box is actually shaky when you grab it. Like, it's rattling.
I put it in the bag because I don't got time for bullshit right now.
Okay.
Not want to deal with Pandora's bullshit right now.
You're gonna have to.
So I go over to the cage, and it's her, right? This is full on.
So you can see that it was one of the harpies that you didn't fight them, but everybody else did. It's clear you can see around her neck the blood stains and the huge suture marks, as literally someone just chopped off her head and tried to sew it onto the body. You can tell that she can't even move her body. You can see she's trying, you can see her shoulder twitching, but she can't even lift her arms up. Her legs are barely moving, but you can see she's blinking and she's trying to talk, but every time she tries to speak, obviously, blood comes out. She can't really, it's almost like this person crudely just did this to her and didn't realize that, well, oh well.
I kind of look at her and he just is just like distraught.
Hey, Baron, in your head, that same voice comes back, a little stronger this time. That voice you heard before, and it says, "Tell him to use Pandora."
A voice in my head is telling me that you should use Pandora.
I kind of look at him and I go,
Pandora's made for music.
I take out
God.
the box. I take out the box.
I hate your joke.
And
and I do the thing and like, Pandora, get your ass out here now.
Open the lid. He does come out. He gasps a little bit, sputtering as he appears in the room, coughing, going, "God damn, it's dusty as hell in there. What the hell?" Oh boy. He looks around. He sees obviously Serene. He's like, "Oh,
Can you help her?
yeah, I can help her," but he kind of looks over and goes, "Depends on what she wants, though." As he essentially just kind of like with ease, he opens the cage door. Like, it's almost like, how the hell did he do that? And he kind of walks into her cage. She can't move anywhere. She's obviously like, she looks up at him as he kind of crouches down. He goes, "Look, I can't fix what they did to you. I can't make you human, but I can make that body your own. However, it's gonna come with a price. Look, I'm not gonna ask for your soul or anything. I ain't like those other monsters and demons. I just gotta know, are you doing this because you want revenge? Or you just want to simply... Look, I can end your life right now if the misery is too much. But if you want revenge,
I will survive.
She kind of looks up at Pandora, and she looks over at you, Nyx. As she kind of coughs again, there's blood coming down her mouth. As she kind of goes forward, she goes, "I want revenge." He goes, "Okay." He walks over to you, Nyx. Do you have anything on you, like a sharp object or anything?
So he kind of just like, "Oh, what do you need, sharp object wise?"
I just need to cut myself real quick.
You see he takes out a dagger and he gives it to him.
Pandora takes the dagger, walk back into the cage. Look, this ain't gonna be pleasant, but it's the quickest way to this. As he literally slices his palm open, as he shoves his hand onto her mouth, she kind of like jolts back, eyes go wide. He goes, "You have to do this. Just drink." You can see her kind of struggling as she takes a gulp of his...
You're a pretty kitty.
As you say pretty kitty, Jesus Christ.
Wait, so Kia won't work on her? I'm
You're
just processing what's going on, and like, wait, so Kia won't
Pretty kitty.
don't work on them.
No. As she drinks his blood, though, you notice like her body is slowly starting to actually move to her. Like her arms actually are flapping, the wings are moving, her legs are actually moving. As the wound around her neck is kind of sizzled and kind of healed, there's still like a scar. As he pulls his hand back, as she starts coughing and sputtering, she looks down. She goes, "I can move again." He goes, "Yeah, well, sorry, this is the only thing I can really do." And she goes, "No, thank you, Master Pan." And she kind of covers her mouth and goes, "Why did I say that?" He goes, "Yeah, that's kind of a side effect. Look, like I said, technically I kind of made you one of my own. It's a weird thing. Look. So I'm guessing it was that wackadoodle doctor that is to you." And she kind of nods. "Yeah, I could partially see stuff. The box is kind of annoying. It's not exactly... It's like a one-way window. Look, I'd be careful with that guy. There's something... He got some powerful friends."
He's in a partnership with a noob.
You see Pan raise an eyebrow as all of a sudden like a wicked grin spread on his face, and he starts to chuckle and he goes, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
Do the others have
If
their
you
stuff
try,
yet?
I kind of point to him. If you try any freaky deaky bullshit, I'm gonna smack that grin right off your face. 'Cause
Pan-
I'm in no mood, Pandora.
Pan just looks at you and bursts out laughing as he's like, "Wow, you are..." Look, I don't got much of my memories, but I'm telling you this much. I remember that jackwad of a jackal Anubis, and let me just say, him and I go way back, and it ain't friendly.
You go way back with every other god. Every other god's completely railed you in the ass somehow,
No,
Pandora.
I distinctly
so
recall that I
think
think I was part of the reason why Egypt fell, and he's not very happy about that.
Oh boy! Look
I
at
don't
how
know the
much of the
details.
shit I give, and Nyx kind of goes into the bag of holding, and you see he pulls out nothing. Holy shit! It's nothing. We've got a deal.
Meanwhile,
and I've
Pandora
got a
kind of looks
fucker
past
to
you
kill.
at Baron and goes, "Who's the new guy?"
Oh,
Those
nice to
two?
meet you.
Oh,
I'm Baron Topaz.
there's two of you.
Yeah, They're
I'm Pam.
prisoners
Nice
here
to meet
that I
ya.
freed. Just whatever. You guys keep catch up. And
He goes, I don't know these
and-
people.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. And Nick's kind of just like he kind of like cracks his he cracks part of his arm. You know, the part where definitely where he kind of got beat up by Michael a little bit. That's still fucking sore. And I'm gonna go. Where's the doctor?
Where's the doctor? Are you saying that out
I'm
loud?
asking. Yeah, I asked Serene. Was that her name?
Yes, Serene. As she's still kind of sitting on the cage. She's kind of slowly trying to get up and get to her body as Pan and her walk out of the cage. She's kind of getting used to walking in her new form. He does kind of help her a little bit out, and she's like, "I don't know. He was here the other day, and she kind of points to her neck and kind of looks at her body, and she's like,
I see.
I wasn't the only one he worked on, but
No, I know.
no, you don't know. He chose me because of you lot. You have to get out of here."
Oh my gosh!
Not to
Again,
interrupt,
that you have to get out of here.
But did the others have their stuff yet?
I would say by this point, Blue has returned with your stuff. Yes.
Okay.
We
Yay.
know we have to get out of here. That's the whole reason why we're here. Why I'm here. This is a thing. He's experimented on kids. He's experimenting on people, turning them into chimeras. I don't know the quote-unquote full picture, but I know enough. And I know that he's a bad person that is going to get his heart ripped out by yours truly. The next
Pan's
chance I
just
get.
like, okay. He turns to Serena and goes, look, obviously you're getting used to your new body. You may want to get out of here. Just try to hide somewhere. Our pact is for you to get revenge, right? She nods. He goes, I'm guessing against this doctor guy, and she nods. He goes, okay.
Oh boy, someone's saying to get out of here again.
I know. I swear to God, if I hear "get out of here" one more time, I'm smacking Pandora.
Let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Well,
And
I mean, Pandora is at least helping Serene as she's trying to get used to her new harpy body as
I
she's
know.
walking on
I
her
gotcha.
talons.
From another universe, you hear the words "get out of here."
so okay, so there's no
You're not
there's
supposed
no
to be
like
here.
there's no clear sign that the doctor is here, right?
Nope, Serene just told you that surgery happened a couple days ago, so and doesn't know if he's still here or not.
Okay. So
But she
I
will
go-
tell you that he did mention he wanted to come back check up on her to see if she survived.
Yeah. We're leaving. We are leaving, and we're never coming back to this damn church.
Well, maybe
Okay.
if we have to
So-
destroy it later.
I'm going to
It's only a branch. It's not the main branch.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, we gotta start small.
I'm gonna pick up Serene. All right, look, we gotta go now and start making.
How do
I'm
you
gonna
pick her
start
up?
making my way. That's fucking. I don't care.
Is it like bridal carry, or are you put over your shoulder?
What does she prefer?
I guess you're gonna bridal
Bridal.
carry her.
Sure, I'll bridal carry her.
If there's an issue with that, I'll carry her.
She's blushing fiercely at you doing this, and she just kind of doesn't say anything. Pandora
Woman,
just like
not now.
his arms are behind his head. He's just kind of like stretching, going, "Oh, it feels good to get out of the box."
Come on, we have to leave Pandora.
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
want to be, if
I'm
you don't want to be
coming.
put back in your
He
box.
motioned for you. Lead the way, you jackwad.
All right.
Get on with it, dragon.
Yes, Dragon, we gotta get everyone out.
I know.
Oh.
I'm trying to get out.
Throws the rag at Pandora. Language.
And
He looks at you, Baron, and kind of just squints and goes, "You know, you probably taste good with ketchup."
okay,
Chicken's better.
I
Not to you,
I don't
Nick,
even-
it's to the
what-
dragon.
This isn't me.
Yeah, he's looking at the dragonborn
No.
glaring.
But I'm allowed to be like, I thought I was the vampire here. Fucking cannibal.
Who has the keys?
I have the keys.
I thought you threw it to one
Because
of them.
nobody else.
No, you threw it to audio.
I was going to, but then there was no point. Because they
Pandora
already
decided
broke
to
out.
basically, in Nick's eyes, be a
Oh, yeah.
bitch and try to get him to
Well,
go
okay.
towards him.
As you guys are leaving the second room, going back up to the stairs, Pan just goes, "You know what? Fuck this." As he kicks at the cells, all the doors fall off as the creatures kind of look at the doors falling and look at you guys. He goes, "You guys might want to run now." As he talks to the rest of you guys in the group.
Going to kill you. I'm going to murder
He actually
you.
just laughs and goes, "Yeah, let's leave through the front. Let's go up the doors."
Oh, I was honestly hoping to hear
So-
Pandora. I was honestly hoping
As a
Pandora would
lot
be
of
like,
you
"I don't
guys
want
got
to
your
see you
weapons and
cry."
you're going to open the door to the basement, Nyx and now a Dragonborn and a Tabaxi, with Nyx carrying a half harpy woman, and of course Pandora all come out the door. You guys are literally staring face to face at each other.
You know,
no,
Thank
you're
Compass
wrong.
is not entirely against what just happened.
We
Considering
need
the
to
fact my
run
god
because-
is all for forgiveness.
Oh yeah,
Because
Pandora is
decided
laughing
to
behind
be a
all of you guys, going,
bitch.
"Yeah, you might want to run. The monsters are loose
We
now."
need to run because I let Pandora out of his box for 2 seconds and he decided to be a bitch.
Hello, Pandora.
He waves
Let's
at
get
all
outta
of you.
here.
It's been a while.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it's
not.
been exactly 2 hours, and I'm still mad at you.
He puts a finger in his ear, plucks out some earwax, and goes, "I don't recall talking to you recently. Was it 2
Sure you
hours?"
don't.
What kind of time do you call this?
We have to go. He let out chimeras. We need to leave now. So I point to Blue. Go get your fucking wife. We're out of here.
No, your wife is staying there. She told you teary-eyed that she has to stay here for a little bit.
Oh well, fuck me, I guess.
No, meanwhile, as you guys are doing this, as you're running down the hallway, you see the kids with a group of other kids. You basically just run into each other as they look at you and go, "Oh, hey! You ready to go?"
Yes, we're leaving.
I found some cool stuff.
Cool,
Oh,
so
hey,
do
my
we.
bag!
That's perfect.
Can I have my
But
bag?
we
Can I have
need
my
to
bag?
leave.
Sure,
Unless-
here you go.
Unless we want Gabriel on our ass, we need to leave.
Gabriel. Michael. There's no Gabriel
Michael.
yet.
Hello.
I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should.
I gave Nyx
Gabriel
the
gave the cunt that tortured me. We're leaving.
Pandora just kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, that jackwad. Yeah, that's fun."
I give Nyx the amulet back as I take mine.
Yes,
Good old
take
Chantu.
take my holy symbol back and I put it away.
So the kids are going to lead you guys to the vehicle bay. As you notice that pretty much all the guards that should be in this hallway are no longer there. One of the kids
Where's
mentioned...
Rodent?
Rodent, you don't see him. Do you
Rodent
ask
should come.
Oh my god, are you going to go try to find Rodent?
Well, where is he?
You can make
He's not, like,
me-
around?
No, he's not
Can I
around.
try and track down the Gruul guard?
You want
I
to
was
track
gonna say,
down the Gruul
if
guard? Yeah.
he is,
You know
if
what?
he is not, if they are not around, we do not have the time to look right now.
That's true, we don't.
The kids will tell you got like a few extra minutes you need to grab anything. Is they tell you the directions of where to go to the vehicle bay as they take with their group of refugees to that area. Agnes, if you want to, I think you would know where this guard is. They're gonna be in the mess hall, eating dinner with everyone else.
You said we have a few extra minutes. How
Wonderful.
long is it going to take to get to the
No.
library?
No,
Oh my god.
You can
none of those
I'm
things
going-
can be done.
You can.
No.
I'm going to the place where the vehicles are or whatever.
So you're following
Yeah.
the kids.
Okay,
carrying
fine. I was
three-
gonna try to take as much of the music as I could with me.
Don't worry, Rodent
Yes.
will be somewhere safe. Don't worry.
Okay, no, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's
is-
no... There
Unless
is
we
no
want
few
red
minutes.
on our
There is
ass.
now.
Yeah.
I can make
take
this
these
short.
few
It won't take long.
minutes- Yeah, we take these few minutes to get out of here before Red gets on our ass.
Oh, you don't
or
know where Red
Michael.
is. You don't know
I
where any
don't
of them
care.
are.
We
That's
but
the
the fact
point.
that we don't need to know where she is to know that she's gonna be on our ass soon.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Agreed.
the point.
Really
She's gonna
quickly,
be on her
how
ass
far is the
and-
mess hall from the vehicle bay?
It would be like a slight right turn from your main path, but you could get to it pretty quickly. Plus, they told you where to go, so you could just go over there and go meet them.
Wonderful.
Are you gonna cattle prod the poor guy?
Oh, he's getting a lot worse than a cattle prod.
Okay, you know what? I'll say if you want to go to the mess hall, we can do this.
Yeah. Okay. I am
you
gonna step
stopping?
off.
Wait,
Stopping?
wait. I'm trying to go. Wait a second.
You're gonna
If
stop
there's
them?
still a lot of people in the mess hall,
I would
that's
say
not a good
by
idea.
now it's because it's been dinner for a while. It's like half. Oh, thank you. Why did I put it? Oh, because
It's
you
like
put it on
half.
top
Oh,
of the
thank
other
you.
bowl. I thought it was. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I mistake. There was 2 bowls here. I thought it was. Never mind. I found my cookies. Okay. Sorry.
No,
So if
no,
anyone
but we
wants
do
to...
not have. We
So
unfortunately
on
do
the way
not
to
have
the
time
mess
to find
hall,
the
I'm
rule
going to
guard.
cast disguise self to
Okay.
disguise myself as Michael.
Wait, you're disguising yourself as Michael?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What is even happening?
Are you
I
No,
sure
we're
that's a
allowing
good
this.
idea?
No,
we
we're
don't
allowed.
have
Nope.
time. We don't
Nope,
have time.
You have time. The kids tell you they haven't done the single yet to Benny, so you have time, and they have to load all the people into the vehicles anyway, so you have time.
You don't get it. They don't get it. There are chimeras about to come up those stairs any second now.
We're saying there's
it's a
no
small door.
time
It's fine.
because of Pandora, we don't have time.
Pandora's laughing, going, "No, I want to see this play out. I wish you luck, cat person."
No, we
Do not listen
my
to
God.
this idiot.
He
We
looks
do not
around. He
have
points
time.
himself. I hope he didn't refer to me.
You
Me?
are the idiot.
Ah, I see how it is.
The idiot that has cursed me with this ridiculous object that has made everybody that I've attempted to get information from
Mhm.
angry at me for no reason.
Yeah, it's probably because they don't like me.
And I don't either.
Yeah.
no. All right.
So,
Anyways,
no,
the
we're
chimeras are about to come out and be a problem. Like
the basement's pretty far away and the door is small. It's gonna take these chimeras a while to get up the stairs and out, guys. You have time.
okay.
They're not bolted
Sure.
out.
Mhm.
So, okay, Agnes, you actually chose to look like Michael?
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
That's not a very good idea.
That's not a
No.
very good idea, and I love it.
No, it's a terrible idea.
Okay, so in the mess hall, you definitely see it's not as crowded as it would have been, because obviously it's later for dinner. You do see a few of the guards. They're still lingering because they had, like, late shifts. You do see your gruel guard, the asshole that you spat on. He's in the corner by himself, kind of eating his bread and soup.
Yeah. As I walk in, I'm going to immediately point at him and yell, "You with me now!"
Make me an intimidation.
Does he get advantage because he's disguised as Michael?
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
you get
I was
advantage.
gonna say, I'm gonna say, yeah, they'd probably be intimidated of Michael doing that.
All right. That is a 23.
Okay. He at first was like looking at his bowl of food. He wasn't paying attention to you, and then all of a sudden, when he heard Michael's voice and he felt the tall man before him, he drops his spoon in his bowl as he, pushes away from the table, standing at attention, erect, going, "Yes, sir. Sorry."
All right. I am going to walk back out of the mess hall with him tailing behind me.
Okay, he'll follow you.
As soon as we're out of sight of the mess hall, I'm going to cast sleep.
You cast sleep on him?
Well, okay. There's a chain of events here, but we're
Oh my
we're gonna go in a certain order. So, as soon as we're out of the mess hall and around the corner, out of sight of everybody, I'm going to throw him up against the wall. And as I'm placing my claws against his neck, I'm going to undo disguise self.
Yeah, at that point he already. So did you already cast sleep, or are you casting sleep?
I'm casting sleep after this.
Okay, so yeah, when he followed you out of the hall, as he was kind of getting a little like, "Huh, that's weird. Why is Michael calling me out?" Make me a grapple check, or no, strike, an arm strike. Push him against
Full
the wall.
strength.
Yeah, an arm strike to push him against the wall.
That is a 14.
Ooh. So unfortunately, as his skepticalness of you trying to, you pull him out as Michael, it kind of rose some alarm bells in him. As you tried to push him against the wall, you miss as he kind of slides out of the way, and he goes, "Wait a minute. Michael was
If
in
you
the
wanna-
hall earlier. Who the hell are you?"
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna pull out the cattle prod as I undo disguise self. Then, I told you to see what happens.
Make a attack roll against him with the cattle prod.
Is any properties on the catapod, or is it just
It's a +4 to hit with it.
+4 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is a 19.
That hits him. Where do you aim? His throat?
Oh yeah, directly to the neck.
Yep, he tried to scream out as you hit him with the cattle prod as his voice yelps in silence.
Anyone that may have been listening in just hears that and just ignores it.
Well, yeah, because he went around the corner and they saw Michael, so no one even looked up. They saw him immediately look back down. They didn't want to deal with it. So yeah,
Yep.
he gets shocked as he falls to the ground. He is now unconscious.
No, I just love the idea. Just like they see Michael, oh, sees him sing out the guy, oh, they hear the guy yelp not too far away.
Well,
He's dead.
He's right now. He's unconscious.
All right. Exactly how mean am I allowed to be?
You have a few seconds. He's unconscious, so you can do whatever you want.
All right. I'm using my claws and I'm taking his fingers.
Holy shit!
Oh, damn.
Wait, you're taking his fingers? Make me a medicine check to see if you can actually articulately get him off.
I'm gonna use my 19 important roll here.
Damn, the kitty has some pent up aggression.
I'm not saying the rolls in the roll room. It's being kind of annoying.
No, he didn't roll right there.
Oh,
He's
okay.
using
I
one
didn't
of
roll
his
this one. I used
portent.
portent. I
Using
have
a
to announce it before I roll the dice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's using a portent dice.
So I'm using my 19 on this.
Okay, so yep,
Portent
you successfully.
automatically.
Yep, you successfully take off his fingers.
Why are you wet?
Wonderful. With that, I will leave for the vehicle bay.
Okay, everyone else that was going to the. Well, is anyone else leaving the group to do anything else?
No, I don't have time.
Okay, so everyone is going to the vehicle bay.
I just want to.
Yes.
I just want to pick up some like spare herbs and seeds and whatever.
You can. It's kind of on the way, so you can definitely hop over there real quick and go back with everyone else. As the kids are loading people into, like, it looks like some old school, like, military vehicles and even some horse-drawn wagons. The kid you talked to earlier opens the gates and steps outside, and he sends up basically like a small weapon. He pulls the trigger as his little flare goes up into the air. And you see a matching flare pretty far, a little further away, go up too. As he yells out, "Okay, band been alerted. They'll be here soon. Everyone, get on the vehicles."
Hey, while we're in the garage, can I smash the windows and slash the tires on Michael's car?
Yeah, I mean, it's the fancy, it's the cleanest. Like, it was a Maserati.
Yeah, no. Fuck Michael. I'm smashing all the windows and I'm slashing the tires.
Make an unarmed strike
Well,
against the car.
Fuck this man.
Why don't we just
Okay.
take his car?
Fuck this man.
I just want to do something here
It has no gas in it. It's just it's for show.
because this is
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
because my
isn't it?
character's
Damn.
lore.
Okay.
But I,
no, that's only a 7. I assume I failed.
Yeah.
Do I fail both or only on the smashing? Because I do
you're
not feel like an
smashing,
unarmed
you-
strike would be the slashing.
If you were
I'm
smashing,
just taking my dagger and
you
cutting
missed
the tires.
window
basically.
and hit the door instead, denting it and giving yourself. No, that's not nice.
Okay, what
Can
is
I
it
make a
going
check?
on?
Damage.
can I
Hit
make
the
a
back.
check with my alchemist supplies to see if anything I have could work as a gas?
They're
unfortunate-
damaging the car. Honestly, you can. I would say you can tell the car has been empty from gas for probably 20 years. It won't run.
Unfortunate.
that?
Can I attempt to slash his tires?
Yeah,
Joel, what are you
Cool.
beating up?
they're beating up.
I'm saying this in character. No, I'm saying this in
oh.
character.
Oh, you see a fancy
Alright.
car that they're punching and.
My character doesn't know what a car is.
He's from a fully
The
fantasy
Forgotten
medieval
Realms.
world.
What did you get?
He's
I'm
from
from
the
a
Forgotten
medieval
Realms.
world.
Well, that is some fantasy. That is some fancy machine that drives itself, but that one obviously doesn't work.
It's like a shiny object that does, like a shiny dragon, but it's not moving, kind of thing.
Okay, so does your guys' characters know what a car is? Just
They
or
know.
no?
And they're destroying.
Yeah,
Okay,
it.
because my character has no idea.
Blue kind of
The
knows, but doesn't
license
have
plate is
experience with them.
embroidered. The license plate is bedazzled, and it says like Michael 1. You know, so you know it's his car.
Okay, I guess the question is, do I need to roll to slash the tires?
Yes.
What
Oh,
am
you're
I
actually
rolling
gonna make
this
a roll
time?
for
To
that?
slice them, you have to have like some kind of slice them up, so either like a dagger or a sword.
I have a dagger.
Then use the dagger.
Okay, just attack with a dagger then.
Yeah, because now you're slicing at the tires.
Cool. Dirty 20.
Yep, you easily slice like a hot knife through butter, at least 2 of the tires as the air like escapes as it literally starts sinking as you flatten the tires.
Cool. Is there a screwdriver nearby?
I mean, yeah, it's a mechanic area that's all around you.
Ooh, I'm stealing his license plate while I'm at it.
Oh my god. What would that be?
Vanity plate.
Um,
You're easy to take off.
You're keeping it as a vanity plate.
Oh my god. I would say, what would you have to roll to get that off?
Honestly,
It'd
though,
be
some
a
things like that,
dex.
I wouldn't even. Even though some things I'm over here like, I don't think they need to roll since it's
You know
actually
what?
just
You
a
can
very
do
easy
it.
thing
Yeah,
to
I would
do.
say, well, they're loading all the refugees and all the kids onto the cars. You can slowly
Yeah,
get
there's
them
it is
cars?
they
Are
are
there cars that are
ridiculously
not-
easy to
military
take off.
vehicles. Yeah.
Are there cars that are not gonna be used for the? Like,
Everything else is gonna be like horse-drawn carriages, which they have a few of the horses tied up because these kids plan in advance. They got these things ready.
no, I mean, like, are there cars and such? Are there's
There's
are
no
is
other
there
vehicles.
equipment
It's
that are gonna be could be used to chase us here?
you can make a perception around the area or investigation to look into the warehouse.
That's
Like,
such a
there's
weird
not,
looking
like-
carriage.
There's not, like, right here, like right there, like there's not stuff that's like clearly that would just
I mean,
we would know
This
just
is the
by
vehicle
seeing.
storage room, so yeah, there's other vehicles in here and such. You're taking like 2 of the military cars and 2 of the carts.
Okay, so but
There are
yeah,
a few
there are
other
others
carts.
in here besides
Um,
those that
Yeah,
were taken.
but I would say most of the other ones, like, they're like in repair, like their wheels are off, they're up on like blocks, like they're obviously fixing some
Alright.
of the cars that they found.
So there's none there's none that look like they're in working order.
Mm, I think for that you'd have to roll for either investigation or perception to see.
I have a passive 18 investigation.
I would say then you see at least 2 vehicles that could potentially look like they could move.
Okay, well, Alariella is going to ransack them.
Cool, I've added Michael's vanity
God.
license plate to my backpack.
Yes, you can. It's a surprisingly, it's like one of those like gaudy Christian plates with like the rainbow and the sun, like the angels, and it's bedazzled with like those Swarovski crystals all around the edge.
She's not going to do so in a way that's going to
So how are you?
appear.
How are you?
Oh, you are
gonna,
lucky I don't want to burn the
she's
place
gonna,
down, or
like,
else I would have
take-
shot a firebolt into the car.
Okay, so
This-
you're ransacking
What kind of vehicles are these?
military vehicles? They're like
They're-
like Hummers. Those
They're
kind
cars.
Of like, yeah, they're
Okay,
like,
she's
like
just
the
gonna
Wrangler
cut the
Jeeps
brake
kind of
lines.
thing.
Yeah, I look for things
She's gonna
like
cut the brake lines.
Oh, if you're gonna cut, do you have any knowledge about vehicles and such and how they work?
Well, she's been alive since before.
I know, but
work-
I mean that's kind of like a mechanic knowledge. Let's just want to cut all the lines you see underneath the car.
Sure.
Okay, I will allow that.
I mean, you could always have them at least roll to see if they would know how to find the brake line.
If you want to, either A, you can just cut everything you see underneath the car, or B, you can roll me investigation to see if you know which line is the proper one to cut. So either
Well, this is going on.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah, this is all
just say-
happening while we're waiting for them to be ready.
Yep.
Yeah. While this is all going on, I'm asking each of the characters individually what are different things about these vehicles, because he's treating them
Oh,
like
you're
close run
scared.
characters. He has no idea what these are and how they look. Like I said, he's from
Hey, don't worry, they're useless right now.
for meta purposes for you guys. He's from the Sword Coast,
Mm-hmm.
specifically out the well. So he has no idea what any of the stuff is around him.
Oh, sorry. Did you rule, or what are you going?
See,
Do you want to just? You guarantee if you want to call the lines, or if you want to roll investigation to see if you know.
yeah,
which one
like
it is.
no, she's gonna look at stuff that go under like the vehicle and look at like where things go and cut them, like
Okay.
cut lines. She's
So-
just gonna cut stuff.
You have 2 vehicles you can cut
Oh.
right now. As you're
I was
doing
gonna say,
this,
Lariat's gonna ask you want some help.
so as Lariat just was punching Michael's car and slashing tires, stealing plate, and Alariella is cutting brake lines.
Okay, it's at the same time. Okay.
Yeah, well, it was happening similar because again, these kids are trying to load everyone into the car. They're trying to. Well, Nick, you're muted. You're still carrying Serene.
Mhm.
I've basically put her in a car,
Okay.
and I'm just waiting. Like I'm ready for some fucker to come through the
So,
door.
yeah,
and I'm just waiting.
As all this is happening, you guys hear the alarm's going off at the church now. It's like a siren.
Oh,
It's a slow build, and it gets louder, like those like tsunami sirens that.
What's that
Time
noise?
to get. That
It's
that means
called
time to
That's
go.
their signal
That means time to
to
go.
get out.
Someone just raised an alarm.
Oh
It's
no
probably
shit!
because the
Sticking around
chimeras,
for
not
too
because
long
of
and
us.
we're fighting out.
I would say at this
So.
point the kids are like pushing the doors open and trying to get everyone like the first the first horse-drawn carriage. They're smacking the horse. It's running out the thing, trying to get second horse healed up, and the other kids are like, "Do you guys know how to operate these weird contraptions? We don't really know how to drive a car."
Move out the fucking way.
We'll drive.
Because the kids like two of the horse-drawn carriages are now. One of them has already been sent off. Second one's going to be going out. The two cars need to have people to drive them. Who is going to drive the two cars?
Ilario will draw one.
You'll drive
drive
one.
Blue has no idea how to drive.
Are you going to try?
I don't even know what driving
Nick
is.
should know how to drive
I
another. He's been
Can't
alive for long
drive
enough.
as I just point towards his tail.
The kids kind of look down and go, "No, we should probably get going though. That doesn't sound really good. The
have-
sounds behind us."
I have proficiency in land vehicles. I mean,
Great, you
Cool,
drive.
vampire, you drive.
Right, you drive.
The kids point to you and say, "Get in."
get the
I know how to
Get the
move a horse
fuck out
off
of my
carriage,
way.
so.
There's two of them, right? Two cars.
Yep.
yeah.
All right,
I'm
Pandora, are you
gonna-
going in the box or are you hopping in one of the cars?
I'm gonna
I'll hop
vroom
in a
vroom
car.
this
It's fine. I can watch how
motherfucker.
this turns out.
Do you guys need help with the horse-drawn carriages? I know how to use those.
They're already
already
gone.
leaving.
Oh, no, I
So-
mean, okay.
You guys are getting the two cars. As you guys are crawling in the vehicles, you hear something smash as the doors to the bay blast over as one of the Chimera's bodies slams into the wall, slushing to the ground. As you see, beyond it where it came from, there's an angry Michael with a bloody mace.
Oh man, it's almost like we should have fucked off a couple minutes ago.
So I
hey.
assume we're driving out the moment we see him bust in.
Oh, he points his bloody mace towards you a lot. You can see he's seething with anger. Yes,
I just flip him off.
I was gonna say, as we're driving out and he does that, I'm gonna hold up the plate to the window.
You see the glare in his eyes, and he turns attention to his vehicle as he can see the damage from the doorway, as he is fucking pissed.
I
So,
cast
I'm
gust of wind
surprised he
behind
didn't
us.
try to do a ranged smite because of that.
Are you trying to attack Michael right now?
No.
No. I was gonna say, I think Dino said he was pretty sure Michael was gonna do a ranged smite for that.
yeah. While this is going on, Bell just makes the
can't be
random.
ranged.
No.
While this is going on, Bell makes the comment in the
Breaks
car. Like,
reality.
this must be a very luxurious car you guys said it was? It must be expensive.
So you guys cast the gust of wind to push the cars forward. So yeah, your vehicle's essentially just like giddy up as you are slammed almost. I think whoever's in the
Yeah, I
back
was
of the
using-
car needs to make me a deck save.
I
What'd you
mean,
say?
I was using the. I was intending to use the wind fan, like to push the air back at Michael, so he has to expend twice as much
I
effort
know,
to
but it's
come
pushing
get
your
us.
car forward, so momentum. I need anyone in the back of the vehicle needs to make me a deck save.
Oh, fun.
14.
I'm in the back seat.
Yeah,
Dex save.
yeah, because the gust of
seven-
wind's gonna it may push you off your feet. You may accidentally fall out of the car if you're not careful.
There-
15?
if the doors are closed, how are we gonna fall
It's
out
a
of the car?
military vehicle. It has open back doors. You
Open. It's an
Yeah,
open
military
door.
vehicles have
Military.
open doors.
I keep forgetting it's a
open door
military vehicle. I just
Yeah, it's a
keep
Humvee.
hearing it's a car. So
Sorry, no, the car was
Humvee.
Michael's car. You guys destroyed his
Still a-
thing.
Yeah, it's still a car.
It's just a big military vehicle, and he's pissed.
It's
you
just
took
a
this
military car.
Military vehicles don't have doors.
Yep.
Yes, that's
stuff.
the idea.
Nix, what did you roll, baby? Oh, wait, you're driving. Never
I'm
mind. You're driving.
driving the
Never mind.
car.
Okay, pretty much. Yep. You all Nagisa almost, but you guys all managed to stay in the vehicle as you feel it like jostle forward as you guys are pushing almost. It's like the wind behind you as you can see the vehicle bay and the church fading behind you. And you guys easily catch up to the horse-drawn carriages. Let's see. What do I want to do to end this? This is going to be fun. So, you see riding on a shadow wolf is Benny. He's riding alongside with other of the kids riding their shadow companions as he hops off his wolf onto your guys' military vehicle. Little wobble as the wolf kind of vanished into the shadow, into the ground, and kind of comes slinking up to the vehicle into his shadow. He's like, "Damn, that was impressive. You really pissed him off."
Mm-hmm.
Whose car is this? Is this Pandora?
No, this is Benny.
No, this is
Benny got
Benny.
onto.
Benny. Okay.
He got onto. Let's see. Which. Okay, so all of you guys are on two
Where is
vehicles.
Pandora?
Pandora's with Nyx's vehicle because he wants to
Of
piss him off.
course. No,
So I would
avoiding
say.
Alariella, I see.
Can I have what's her name?
Yeah, Serene.
Serena.
Yeah,
Serene.
Serene. Pandora, Nyx. Anyone else on Nyx's vehicle? Benny landed on Alariella's vehicle.
Mm-hmm. I don't
I'm on
know what
whichever
vehicle I'm on.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm in with a vehicle that Blue's in.
I guess Blue and Baron, you're probably on Alariella's. Nagisa and Lariette and Agnes, you guys all were on Nyx's.
Well, I feel like Nyx's is a bit slower than the other because of me.
It's fine. I'm not even gonna make
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
roll for this. As you guys look out the back, you can look out behind you. You see the church is slowly kind of fading out of the view. Something is coming up behind you guys, but it's not Michael.
Did somebody forget to damage one of those vehicles?
Oh, look,
It's not a damaged vehicle.
Look, it's Little Red Riding Bitch on her ass.
Damn it, you
As
stole
in-
my fucking quote! I was about to say
Yeah,
that!
Nyx, you see this in the side mirror of the car. You
saw.
see it in the side mirror. You see it's literally, it's like she's running towards you guys. It's like she's catching up. Benny sees this and is like, "Hey, I got it.
What is
I'll
she
slow her
holding
down."
or wearing?
She's wearing a cloak of shadows almost, like it's like engulfing her. As you can see behind her in the darkness, like it looks like her shadow is like extending all out. It looks like it almost like tendrils behind her. As in her hands is that long shadow scythe. Benny's
Is
like,
any of it made of metal?
"Nope."
Question, are they within 60 feet?
She's still pretty far back from you guys.
How far back
But
would you say
she's
she is?
catching up fast.
Yes.
So
And Benny's like, "Hey, I got it. I don't want them following us. I got it."
I was gonna say, how far back would you say she is, though?
Probably like 200 feet.
Oh damn! Okay,
You're
out
in
of
a
range.
vehicle
Out of
and
range.
you're
Of K-
going,
out of
so-
range. Out of range of a chaos bolt. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to use hold person.
Benny's gonna just kind of give you guys a salute and say, "I got this. You guys keep going with the rest of the group." As he jumps out of the back of the vehicle, his shadow emerges from underneath him as his wolfie kind of takes form as he races towards her.
Guess his watch still has magic.
This ain't a good idea.
Nope, it never is.
He's about to
As
die,
he-
isn't he?
As all of, I mean, I would say if anyone's watching this, you're definitely gonna see as he easily gets up to her. It slows her down because they both kind of slow down. There's a little bit of fight. You can kind of see like the shadows mingling. As essentially all of you see as Benny gets decapitated by Red. She slaughters him. But she stopped chasing you guys to fight him. And I
who
think
the
I'm
fuck
gonna
is
Damn.
Benny?
I'm gonna end
Somebody
it right
better
there.
pick up that. Somebody better pick
Who
up
the
that
f-
phone.
Who better?
'Cause I
Who the fuck is
fucking
Benny?
called it.
You didn't meet Benny. Everyone else did.
Yeah, who the fuck?
He's
My
the
question
leader
still
of the
stands.
Neverlanders, the kids that you're helping. He's their leader.
Ah. So Peter Pan just got fucked by Red Riding Hood. This
Yes.
is some
Yes.
Disney bullshit that I'm not privy to.
Yep.
Exactly.
But it slowed. She stopped chasing you guys to fight him.
Oh,
I think it's to be about as strong as Tiamat.
Oh, she's terrifying.
Oh, my character said this in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, for the most part, I'm trying to stay in character because it's more funny that way, especially because I'm like, I'm in a world full of technology and I have no idea what technology is.
hey Pandora.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at it and I go, so, quick question: are other universes possible?
That is a good question. You know, if I got some more of my memories, it probably would be helpful because, again, as I said, I don't even recall how my box was opened 35 years ago.
No, sounds like a
To be
you
fair,
problem.
To be fair, 35 years is a long time.
Yeah, and I don't
Thirty
remember
five
Unless
any
you're
of
years
a
is how-
Lariella.
What?
Unless you're a Lariella.
Oh, she's, yeah, an Astro Elf.
I go ahead and ask this
We're a
lovely
vampire.
Pandora character about my gods if they know who they are.
Do you know Pandora? Make me
No,
a history
No, would
check.
Pandora know my god?
The lady that's talking to you?
Yes, Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora
Would
would know who it
Pandora-
is. Yep.
Okay, so that answers that. Okay, because my character was
But
scared
you
to
don't
learn
know
nothing
who
in
it
mine.
is yet, so he can't read your mind. He's not that kind of... Pandora's more of a punchy fighter kind of character.
Okay, because they mentioned they were basically as old as the Egyptians. My character assumes by that they're very old, so they might have known my god.
Yeah,
To be
but
fair,
Or goddess.
to be fair, you wouldn't even know how old Egypt is.
yeah,
They're assuming by the fact they make the comment that
yeah.
it's somewhat very old. That's what they're assuming.
Okay.
Yep, I will allow right
My
now
character's
any
just on the
role
assumption
playing,
they're
but
old.
yes, pretty much the main fighting and scenarios are done because you guys are going to be going with this group of kids as they're going to meet up at their point for everyone, which they're going to later
I
find
have
out
a
that Benny's dead.
question.
Yes.
But is the wolf dead?
You don't know. You just... If anyone was looking back and watched the fight, if you could see far enough, you definitely saw, obviously, the two figures, Benny and Red, slowed down. You saw, like, her scythe go up in the air and they were fighting, and then you saw literally his head just roll in the air in the blood. So you know that she won.
That wasn't a fight. That was a one-sided massacre.
I mean, he
No,
held
that
her
was
for a
Benny
little bit.
That was Benny getting his ass whooped.
Lariella, you know when you talked to Wolfie, what he told you about the contract he had
Right.
with Benny.
Yeah.
What exactly did Wolfie say about the contract?
It was until Benny's death.
Hmm.
He would not take
Yeah.
his soul. So now Wolfie is free from the contract. If he's alive.
Lariella told him she wanted him to
Yep,
come with
I know.
her
Well, he had a
So-
contract with Benny, and he said, I had to take care
Right.
of the kid first.
until death. Even though, I mean,
Mhm.
no, actually, this really does piss Lariella off even more. That wasn't what how she wanted it to happen.
No, I'm sorry. You had to slow down Red somehow, and Benny volunteered.
Was Benny's death scripted?
Yep. He was always going to
This
die to
is-
I
Red.
guessed that.
Also gives you a purpose to, go after Red, too. She will...
We already had a reason to go after her. She's
I
a bitch.
know!
That's enough reason for Lariat.
Also the fact that she's probably gonna come for us.
As,
Oh, yeah,
so,
Michael,
as the
Michael-
ones of you that made the rolls, you know that, yes, she is the first rear guard of Michael, and she is the most violent.
Okay, I have to ask one thing. Does Michael have a little bit of extra hatred for Lariat for what she did to his car?
Oh, he despises. I'm just curious, how far does this spell go? Let's see. Because he does have the... Oh. Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. You don't need to know.
Oh, is this
Sounds
the
like
end of
a
the
you
episode, by the way?
problem.
An obsession, I mean.
Yeah, we're already done. Like I said, I'm not going to go any further past this point because it's already kind of late.
Okay.
So I don't want to go any further. Right now, it's if you want to do any role playing or anything, but if you wanted to do anything for session, it's like not really.
Well, how long before they get wherever they're going?
The cars and the horses can probably run. Honestly, I would say you're probably gonna go for a few hours to get away from that area.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna run off for a bit.
when-
I might be back later.
That's fine. We're pretty much done. Like I said, it's just the
Yep.
aftermath. Anyone wants
So-
to talk or do anything.
yes, yeah. Lariella wants to talk to Pandora,
You
but
can.
it
I'm
just
here.
has to be whenever they get there because they're in separate cars.
Yeah, they are in separate cars, so it'll have to be when they get there.
Oh God! Oh no! Why did I give him this? Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be fun.
If it's that bad, you can just not have him have it.
It was a random thing that I gave him for a spell, and I'm like, oh no, it's actually good for Michael. Fuck. Fuck.
What, could Michael have actually just fucking killed us on the site?
He has locate object. Guess what object he's
Okay.
gonna locate? God damn.
Oh,
What does locate object require to
Like-
be able to find the object?
locate object
Oh.
essentially just requires you to have known the object. I mean, it gets a lot easier to track, especially if you've seen it, held
And-
it, stuff like that.
Yeah, and guess what he had the last week in the basement that he's now pissed is gone.
I mean, it's only 1,000 feet.
I know. But it says you also know what direction it goes when it moves, so before you guys up to 1,000 feet radius, you know what direction you guys went. Oh god. That was a random thing I gave him too. I'm like, oh, what's his spells? Oh shit.
I mean, who says we can't turn?
I
I mean,
know,
to
but-
be fair,
I
there's
know.
2 objects that we have that he can locate object on.
I mean, the main one was Pandora's box, but
Oh yes, but we also have a second object he can locate.
I know. I'm
My
just saying.
If he was pissed
It's-
enough at me, if he was pissed enough at me
Oh,
for
wow.
that, for what I did, he's of course going.
Yeah, he could definitely
could
the
also
plate
use
too,
it for.
yeah. But
The
Yeah,
bag
you
of
can
holding
look at the plate,
considered
yeah.
a different plane of
I have,
existence.
an I
yeah,
have an object that he can locate.
don't you dare say it.
These nuts.
There we go. So
It's
what
a
it-
There
bag
you
of
go.
holding considered
Got
a
it.
different plane of existence.
that it would, yes. So it wouldn't. If you put it in there, if he gets near the 1,000 feet, he wouldn't be able to locate it.
Pandora, get in the box. You're in timeout.
No, L'Oriella wanted to talk to Pandora, so no.
Okay, well if it's in, well if Nyx put the bag, if Nyx has a bag of holding, which I think they
I
said
have a
they
bag
did,
of.
and if you put
Yes.
the box in the bag of holding, then he wouldn't be able to locate it.
I did put the box in the bag of holding.
Wait, does a bag of holding block
Yes.
yes,
it
a locate
does.
object?
Yep.
Yes, it does because
Okay,
it's
so
not
L'Oriella,
di-
what did you want to ask Pan?
Okay, so once they get wherever,
It'd be a rest stop.
See you
Yeah,
guys
they're gonna-
later.
Oh, see
All
ya.
right. Well, unless Lariat would know about this, she's not gonna give it. She's not gonna give the plate to Nyx unless she has a reason to,
No, it's your play. Keep it.
and she doesn't have a reason to. But no,
If you can
because
find
he
a
can't
gold
locate.
chain, I will allow you to make it into a necklace.
No,
oh my
he can't.
god.
He cannot locate the box now, but he
Nope.
can still locate the plate.
Yeah, if he figures out once he goes looks at his car and sees the plate's gone, he'll definitely. He
No,
can use
no,
that.
no. Remember, I specifically held up the plate to the window
Yep, he saw
to
it.
show it to him that
He
I
saw
stole it.
He saw it. You pissed him off.
Yeah, so he knows the plate's gone.
He is
So
pissed. You also punched his car and slashed his tires. So yeah, he's fucking pissed.
yeah, I would have done more if I had time. No. If I didn't want to not burn the entire compound down, I was about to shoot a firebolt into the inside of the car to set it on fire.
Oh my god. You pyromaniac, actually. Okay, Alaria, what do you want to ask Pandora?
Well, she's going to point. She's actually as they stop once they get out and such. She's
Yeah.
gonna point at him and she's gonna say, "You."
Yeah, me, as he points to himself, kind of confused, raising a brow.
And she's gonna, in a sense, kind of almost stomp over to him.
He
And she's
looks up at you.
she's gonna lean down and
Yeah,
and
you are taller than him.
like glare at him
He just kind of
and
looks
then
at you,
point.
just like, huh? Like what?
and then point at the bracelet.
Yeah.
This off my wrist.
He looks at your bracelet and looks back up to you, and he goes, "I would, but I can't."
Then how did you put it on my wrist?
See, it's kind of a one-way contract. So
Build
until-
another road.
He's like, I don't know that metaphor, but what I'm trying to tell you is that we made a deal when I gave you the bracelet, right? To help me get all little, mystery goos into the box, right?
I
So-
never agreed to that.
I
Turn it
mean,
invisible.
You technically agreed when you took it.
No, I didn't. You put it on me against my will.
Well,
Alariella does have a point. Alariella never actually agreed. He basically
he
had to have
said,
put it on her
hold out your
forcefully.
hand. He's like, well, if you held out your hand, that's an agreement.
She didn't. She said no.
Didn't you hold your hand out?
No.
No, she
Nope.
didn't.
Ooh. Ooh.
He forcefully put it on her without her holding the hand out. She never agreed in any way.
Hmm.
Something occurred and the contract broke. Contract machine broke. Sorry.
He's like, I can't break it until we complete the contract. Actually, no. The loophole will be, he points to all of you. Technically, it's not just you, it's all of them. I can't break it because they all agreed to it. It's kind of a weird clause in a clause. Technically, you're all under one contract. It's just split into multiple parts.
Okay, you
Okay,
turned a bracelet
Are you
invisible.
saying that
don't
I
know
somehow
how to do that.
am part of this group?
Yeah.
Would you like me to show you the
I am
invisibility
not.
spell?
He's like, yeah, the
fact that you're
talking
with us
lizard's
kind of
right.
implies the fact that you've been with us this entire time kind of implies you
Yeah.
I
are.
am only here because this person forced this upon my wrist.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get my memories back and fix this damn world.
And I'm trying to get my freedom back so I can leave.
To be fair, nothing's
Hmm.
actually stopping you from leaving.
Then how am I supposed to get this off my wrist?
Hey, tell you what. I kind of recalled some memories while being trapped by your lovely vampire friend there.
Well,
And I was
good
in that
for
basement.
you.
It's not a lot of memories. I don't know why. They come and go. It's weird. But if you help me get back more of these memories, I have a feeling. You said you like knowledge, right? I mean, I can tell you've been around for quite a long time.
I am only 72, I'll have you know.
Okay, well, I'm like, he looks at his hands. He goes, I lost track. Goddamn memories.
I was
I'm a
about to do the
couple
whole
thousand.
add the
Look.
carry the 2.
I have knowledge of ancient times. I mean, I've been around. My only issue is, he points to his head, it's just not there right now. It's somewhere else.
That seems like a problem for you.
No, it's actually a you problem too, because like I said, this whole apocalypse thing was because the box was opened and unleashed. And thinking about it stewing in that box for so long now in that basement, you guys told me it's been a week. Lovely. That means someone made a contract with me and opened it.
Yes, someone, not me.
Yeah. The problem is, that's not good if I can't remember their contract. What did they want out of it? And I'm wondering, it couldn't be good. And besides, you said, you like knowledge and shit. I want to beat up the gods. If you help me get back my full strength and my memories, I can take you to them.
Okay, but why would she want to go to the gods specifically? She has other ways of obtaining knowledge that's not as dangerous.
The thing is, they've been isolated from this world for eons. I want to build that bridge back and destroy it. But, if I can let you be in there for a little bit and obtain any of their forbidden knowledge, I mean, you do realize they hide a lot of stuff from you mortals.
Whoa! You're gonna rebuild it and then burn it down yourself.
Well, I gotta get over there somehow. And I want to kick their ass. And don't want them to come back over here crawling like the rats they are.
I am an astral elf. I already live near my gods.
I ain't talking about your gods. I'm talking about the ones that created this world, ones that created me.
And what interest would I have in any of that?
If I recall, you guys were all mad about Anubis, right?
No.
No, you don't care about him? Wow, man. That vampire guy seemed to really hate his gats. I guess he hated the guy that was connected to him.
Yes, and I share that. But that's as much as I share.
So you don't care about this world being in balance, and you like it the way it is. Chaos and all.
No, I did not say that either. I simply have no connection.
Well, hate to take it to you. They'd bring it to. I can't destroy that bracelet until I get more of my power back. I'm sorry. I used the remainder power I had to create those things. Oh my god, my cat is screaming. Bam bam!
Meow.
I was bam!
Meow.
Okay,
Killed
okay,
it!
cool. So all we have to do is find someone more powerful than him and have them use dispel magic.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Breaking a contract between, like, a being like myself or any of the other goobity goos that came out of the box, you do know that can have consequences.
With you being the maker of the contract, why are you not capable of just ending it yourself?
I mean,
I assume you.
I
I
could
assume
try
when
to
you
destroy
made
the
it, you
bracelet,
added.
but do you want your soul to be without your body and you die a horrible death?
To be fair, when you make a contract like that, would you have not put clauses in there for you to be able to break it if need be?
Hey, I was literally pulled out of a box less than 10 minutes before you guys show up and a Cyclops beat my ass. Wasn't really in my right mindset to create a multitude of clauses. You lot were
Are
there,
your
you offered to help me.
contracts not pre-made?
I don't remember, he points to his head, I lost my memories.
No, that one's fair enough. If he did have pre-made
Yeah.
contracts before, he
He's
wouldn't
like, look,
he wouldn't know them
I
anyways.
woke up with nothing but realizing the world was shit and I was being beat by a frickin' wimpy Cyclops. Sorry if I was a little not as selective with people that wanted to try to help me.
Tragically useless.
Yeah, well,
So,
feelings
is anybody
mutual.
gonna fill me in on who that is and how we got into this shit show?
He looks over and goes, "Hi, I'm Pandora, the pissed off one, apparently."
All you're going to hear is Laria muttering under her breath again, God, she seriously does need to get laid.
I'm sorry. Pandora is in Pandora's box.
Yep.
This little thing
I'm not
is
well.
holding me against my will.
No, you can walk away. Oh, who left?
Oh, who'd we lose?
I don't know. I feel like I should know who we lost.
Blue.
I know we lost Caden a while ago. I
Oh,
think we
maybe
lost
it was-
Cheesecake.
Oh, no, that or we lost Nagisa.
No.
Oh yeah, we lost.
Oh, you're here.
No, okay,
Sorry.
Dino's here, so
Sorry.
no, we lost Cheesecake.
Okay. Okay,
Nick's
I heard.
cheesecake.
Well, Nick's left a while
Yes.
ago. Yeah, I don't know what he's
Aiden.
doing. He probably wants
Yeah.
to roleplay soon. But
Yeah.
okay. Well, Pandora's like, look, if you want to leave, go for it. I can't remove the bracelet at this time.
Then leaving does me no good.
Yeah, it's almost like the stupid
It's
fates have us
almost.
intertwined, as he says, kind of gritting his teeth, going,
It's almost like I've been used.
yeah, well, now you
It's
know
like
how
there's
I
no
feel
use
for the last
complaining about it right now
millennia.
because you have no other choice right now. Then
Look, what do you want? I tried to offer some things to you. I can't take the bracelet off, but if you want to make another contract with me, we can maybe figure something out. I can try to. What do you want? I'll try my best to help you. Oh, welcome back.
welcome back.
If you
I
were
just remembered
unable,
something that I
What's
just remembered something that I was wanting to say.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, Blue would offer to bring the party to a place that he is very familiar with. It's like more in the wilderness. It's sort of like it's sort of like a swamp slash woods. It's where he would have been. There's also a couple of towns nearby. It's where he would have been living before he got involved with all the party stuff.
I would say you can go there. Like right now, you're at a break, like a midway point. When you go back on the road again, you can go to that port, to that place.
And if need be, Laureate can lead the group to the town to the settlement she grew up in.
But okay,
It's out of the church's control, so
so back to you. What do you want? What is it that you desire? And don't say freedom, Alariella. Because he looks at you and goes, I can't offer that right now.
if you are unable to remove a simple bracelet, then what else could you possibly give me?
I don't know. People tend to wish for money, fame, good luck. I don't know. Kill someone. Fall in love with someone. I don't know, kidnap someone, steal something. Take your pick.
All of these things are simply useless.
Hmm.
What could you possibly give me?
He's looking around like, I just said I can try. I mean, you've heard of deals with the devil. People always wish for shit. Why then
I
people
have
make
no
bargains
use
with
for
these things?
any of that.
You don't want anything. Fame, fortune, power, glory.
I want less
Knowledge.
people to talk to.
Hmm. Well,
But I can get that simply by leaving. But I cannot get rid of the bracelet by leaving. Do you see my conundrum?
yeah,
That you caused me.
I'm sorry that I caused you a burden. Oh, woe is me, as he bows his head kind of like sarcastically in shame. Look, do you... You're the intellectual type, right? You like books and... You like studying old stuff, right?
Yes.
Well, if I can get back my memories, I can tell you the true history of this world.
Don't you think that I've read things from before any of this happened here?
No, I'm talking about the things written down were never accurate. I lived through them.
Yeah, he means like ancient times where there's not as
Yep.
where the information from then's not as accurate.
Yeah, he tells you,
It's
look,
it's more it was more from word of mouth that got written down.
yeah, and the gods also loved changing stories, as you know with my story. They said I was a woman. Not really accurate now, was it?
You're not?
Then why?
He just looks bug-eyed at you, Agnes, and kind of goes... He smirks, kind of like his chest kind of puffing up a little bit. He's trying to like show off, and he's just like, "Yes, I am a dude." The
And
god
why
thought it was
should I
hilarious to say I
believe?
was a woman.
Why should I believe the things that you would tell me? You could simply make them up.
I could, but he holds his hand out. He goes, "If you make a
What
contract
proof?
with me, I can't break it. I cannot lie to you if you want to do that route."
Even gods and things are subject to contracts like that, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Even they can't break it without consequences.
Yeah, he just said breaking contracts is very difficult, and it will result in the party member either losing their soul or other horrific things happening to them.
It's why warlocks with their patrons have to have very specific clauses, because if the patron fucks up in even the slightest way, trying to do something, they can have a lot of trouble coming
Baldur's
their
Gate
way.
3 with Will turning into a fiend. That sucks for him. But
I will give it some thought.
all right, like I said, you can hammer all the details you want, but if you want to enter into a secondary contract with me, we can do that, and I cannot lie to you if that's what you want for one of the clauses. Because I know your vampire friend wants to put me back in the box, and I really don't want to go back right now.
Okay.
I think you deserve to
Hang
be back
on.
into
There's
the
a way to
box.
make there's a at least feasible way to
Yeah.
get everybody out of this situation happy.
Yeah.
Do tell.
There's no rule saying that you can't place a clause in a contract saying that should a contract be broken, all other contracts are null and void.
True, but right now the problem is that contract was already established and already created, and
Okay,
Pandora
you
right
add
now,
on an amendum to the contract.
if he has more power, right now he's pretty weak. So no, Pandora.
He
cannot.
doesn't have. I was gonna say he probably doesn't have that.
He used the last of his
The
strength to
clause
make
that you're
that contract with you
suggesting,
guys.
that Agnes is suggesting, unfortunately, I don't think Pandora has the power right now to do.
You guys only got him like a harpy body and the Cyclops, so yeah, he's not very strong right now.
What
And he
would
also
make
did make
you
a contract with Serene, so he's kind
stronger?
of weak right now.
What would make you stronger at the moment?
Probably finding one of the bigger monsters. Honestly, the little small fries are okay, but... And I had to help out your vampire friend there, turning your harpy friend into a siren there.
How many monsters would you need to remove a bracelet? Hypothetically.
Remove it, probably my full power. I can't just... That's...
You're telling me that every single monster in this entire world would
Well,
need to be caught
at least
in
like
order for this
80,
ridiculous
90% of
bracelet
them to
to
break
come
it.
off my arm.
Well,
I
he
have
never
to-
said he never said he needed every monster for his full power.
Yeah, but it'd
Only
be more full strength.
90% of them.
Yeah, or if you can find me a big fry, like some big fish, that would probably give me at least a boost to my strength. Something like, I don't know, maybe like one of the sins. I don't really. I think I can kind of sense them, but it's kind of hard to sense. Like, there's so much interference in this area, not to mention just everything.
Are the sins demons?
Yep. I would say if y'all want to roll a. Yeah, let's do
Well,
history.
I'm specifically asking him, are the sins demons?
Oh yeah, they're part of the box. Whatever humanity thinks up of fears and everything, they're created inside there. They've been around for eons, though. I just know there's just one sin I don't want to deal with if we have that sin.
Are you able to have an idea of how to locate the sins?
You're not gonna like what I say.
What more could I possibly dislike?
He sighs, brushing some hair behind his ear. He's like, look, every single living creature, including you, Miss Long-Lived Elf, are attached to one of the sins. When you get close to them, they affect you. Typically in negative fashions. Take your pick. Most of them are pretty obvious. You get angry around wrath. You get hungry around gluttony. You get a little mischievous around, around lust. Greed.
Oh my god, Alariella around lust. That's funny.
Oh no, it's almost like one of those has almost no effect on Lariat.
It's almost like the DM here maybe assigned all of you sins before this, so you don't know what your sin is.
Oh.
Yep.
True, but we'd all be affected by each of the sins in at least some way.
So-
Just I assume at least
gaming
one of them more
mechanic
than
wise,
other.
each of you has been assigned one sin. You will know when the sin shows up. The one or two of you affected by the sin will have disadvantage on rolls against however it affects you. Everyone else have advantage against the rolls because it's not as strong against you, but you potentially may feel its effects.
Are we talking about the seven deadly sins or something else?
Disadvantage.
The 7 deadly sins, yes.
Oh no, disadvantage. It's almost like I'm a clockwork soul.
I know, but I'm saying, but it will affect you in ways such as I don't want to hydrate. But yeah, it's essentially it will do things to you as Pandora will tell you. If we come across wrath and I'm out of the box, you need to run. The other sins, I don't know. I mean,
But that doesn't answer the question, are you able to locate them in any way?
no, but like I said, he points to all of you. You'll start feeling the effects and you'll know. It's kind of like a weird. You'll feel it.
Makes
It's
me
like a
wonder
That's
cold.
not
you
very
think
helpful. Is there anybody that would be capable of trying to track them down?
I mean, you're gonna hear about him, especially. He kind of sighs. God, I think it was Pride. God, I hate that prick. He loves the people that are affected by him, but essentially a lot of them are big shots and love their names being strewn across the world. So I mean, you're gonna hear rumors about some probably big shot demon rule in some area. There you go. That's a sin. And I know they're not here right now, but Rosie did hear rumors about potential sin in Vegas.
Well, it's not one of the sins, but if you mention big shot ruling demon, I may know a ruling demon that may be willing to help us try. Because I'm sure he's gonna have info on. I'm sure he might have info on others, on other ruling demons.
Yeah, that's a
I mean, I kind of grew up in a place that was ruled by a demon, so.
I mean, yeah, we can try that.
You're making me wonder which sin you picked for blue.
all of you. Oh, I
I
gotta add.
assume when we encounter that sin,
Oh no, I have to
the
add
one
2
that
more
has
players.
disadvantage will immediately know that they're the one affected.
Yep, I will immediately say, "Hey, everyone, roll with advantage. You roll a disadvantage." It's like, ah, shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty interested in which one
Wait.
you picked for Alariella.
Pride.
You don't know.
There's a few it could be.
Okay, so I need to write down.
Oh, we
Kaden
have
and then
8
you.
players. Damn! If only we had 7, it would have been so
know.
perfect. I assume you had to double up on a sin on somebody.
Yeah, there's a couple sins I haven't. I didn't use that sin, huh? I mean, no one really falls into that category for that sin.
Is it lust?
Yeah, none of you guys really fall into lust. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, it's like, eh. And also, lust is also with a person right now. So they have a contract with someone, so they wouldn't be as strong.
Bonk.
Let's see, sorry. Oh my god, cat, I'm going to... Bam Bam, you're
Meow.
fine. He's killing his
Meow.
mouse. Bam Bam! Oh, it's Athena? What the hell? It's my other cat. Agnes, so you're a tabaxi. Okay.
Hey, your cat right now.
Rogue. I'm just trying to write everything down. I need Caden's character. I pushed the wrong button. I did not update my Google sheet. Oh my god. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. But yeah, we're gonna end it there. So no more role playing because it's getting late. And I'm going to end stream real quick.